Hello, hello. How we doing, boys and girls? Welcome, welcome. A little bit of a bonus stream. What is this trickery? What is this? It's not 3:30 AM. Hello, part 2. How we doing, boys and girls? Yes, we're throwing some content out there for the NA crew. Team NA. Here we go. Well, I was going to be playing, let's be fair, I was going to be playing World of Warcraft. Got video out. Good video, I hope. I hope some of you guys have seen it. What time is it for me here? It is 8 PM. 8 PM. 6 PM in the UK, 8 PM here for me in Finland. Dinner time, I've just scoffed myself a pizza. Nice and healthy, obviously. Nice and healthy. But thought, you know, if we're going to be playing the game, we're going to be farming those crystals, we're going to be doing all things Korthia. What's really nice to see is all the things for Korthia. It's nice and updated. Yes, yes, yes. It's time to start those collecting. A powerful Morsworn opens a portal into Korthia. Please hold. Please hold. This is an event we don't want to miss. Relics for days out of this one, boys and girls. This thing happens very randomly, as and when you kill a rare. But this thing drops 3 or maybe 4 of these things. and they all give you can, yeah, they're basically good things. Oh, uncapped AoE would be a a definite bonus here. Now what I didn't know is these things can be picked up by, there we go. You can loot them, look. There we go, loads of relic fragments. Yes, yes, yes. Oh my god, they're still going. Oh my god, they're still going. There's the big rare. There he is, Towering Exterminator. Real Ginny, how we doing? Welcome. Oh my god, let me get out of that. Please hold. Stream quality is only 1080p. Only 1080p? I mean, that's outrageous, right? Evening. It is evening for most people. Unless you happen to be over on the NA realms, where it's day 2 for you technically on the NA realms, right? Still day 1 for us over in the EU. Yo, any luck on crystals? The crystal game is a fun one, right? Some of you guys may have seen, I put a video out on YouTube an hour or so ago talking about the crystals and how you should perceivably be valuing them. Oh my god, loads of stuff. What did we get there? We got 9 Vault Emberstones, so 9 anima tokens, a whole bunch of relic fragments, a Corthian armor piece, half completed rune forged pattern, which is just more catalogued research, soul winning crescent, discover an upgrade to a random conduit. Yeah, and a whole bunch of Stygia. Well, that was worth. That was real worth. We need to go through and we need to hunt down literally just everything. Just all the things. All the everythings. We need to explore everywhere. If there's a rare to kill or a treasure to loot, we need to go get it. At least for the main dude. Now there's a what do you call it? A rift thingy around it. It's not a rift, is it? It's a teleporter thing. There's 2 teleporters. One's around here somewhere. I'm desperately trying to remember for my days on the PTR. Which add-on do you use for the Corthia map? I mean this. I guess you're talking about the stars and whatever. The little stars and stuff are because of Tomcat Tours, I think. This little add-on here, Tomcat Tours. I don't know what configuration there is of this nowadays. Or it might be Rare Scanner. That's the other one I've got up and running. Let me just take rares and treasures away from Zygor just real quick. Yeah, I think the stars are gonna be Tomcat. Tomcat is way more than just Tours now. It's in my brain as Tomcat Tours. You might be right. See this teleporter thing. I can't use it right now, but I have got myself one of these, a teleporter repair kit. One thing remains universal: righty tighty, lefty loosey. Required to repair ancient teleporters around Corthia, gaining access to hidden vaults. Now, not only is this soulbound, it's unique 5, so you can't actually have many of these. Now, I don't know if can I just use it now? I can't use it. I guess this is also something that you just need to wait for a spawn or something. I never tested these on the PTR. Hang on, invasive mushroom. Where's me invasive mushroom? Where's me invasive mushroom? You can't beep at me and then not tell me where it is. Oh, hang on. This way. Problem with the mushrooms is that people can steal them off you. Oh, it's up. This is the one I tried to get earlier, and I wasn't quick enough. Hop. Too many hoppity skippity games for my liking. There we go. Yoink. Relic fragments. Oh, pouch of rune shits. Yes, this is the one we need. This is the one that continues our Archivist Codex ranky business. That's Archivist Codex 3 or 4, if I remember correctly. The teleporter things, yeah, I think it's 3. I think it's 3, but you can loot them off rares. Not only can you loot them off rares, multiple people can dive into them when they're open. So just keep your eyes open for them. Right, collect 20 rune chits. This one is the pain in the ass, right? Because you realistically should get this quest before you get all of the treasures. Because not all of the treasures give you these rune chit things. But I've not entirely worked out the min-maxiness of the Archivist Codex yet. My focus was more so on the Death's Advance to begin with. But how's everybody doing this evening? How's everybody's adventures in Korthia treating them? Have you been? Have people been? Has the auction house picked up yet? The auction house was just seriously quiet earlier. It was like eerily quiet. We're up to nearly 300 Korthite crystals on my realm though now. Killing a rare multiple times counts for the Shaping Fate quest. I'm not sure if it counts when you kill it multiple times, but killing a rare does for sure count, yes. I just don't know if it counts multiple times. It does, so you don't get to, you can't obviously loot it more than once, but you can still get Shaping Fate bone. To be honest, that Shaping Fate quest is going to be so easy to do. You can technically blast through it in a day. Although it's a weekly quest, it's really quick and easy. There's so many little things to do on Korthia at the beginning. It might get a little bit more tricky in later weeks when you've picked up some of the unique treasures, but I should probably do a cancel scan really. I've sold a couple of things: Shadowgas breastplate, Umberhide, pauldrons. Who said chest and shoulders wasn't going to sell? Guess they are. Just killed a rare I killed before since I got no loot. Oh, okay. You for scienced it. I like that. We like ourselves some for science. You only just stepped foot in Korthia for the first time. It's good fun. It's really good fun. I'm relatively sure the novelty will wear off in a couple of days when it's just on farm, but at this point, it's pretty fun. I'll give it that. Someone in our Noita stream was raging. How come? Surely people can't have that much to complain about already, right? Surely not. Surely not. Hang on, 73,000 gold in the mailbox. What have we been selling? Breastplates, sabatons, and Umberhide shoulders. Well, there we go. It appears that people are still willing to pay big money for big legendaries, regardless of what slot they're in. He decided to do more daily stuff before getting rid of the eye and hit level 5, so he can't get rid of the eye today. Oh dear, okay, that's rage-worthy. Yeah, that's rage-worthy. Why the hell are you doing your daily stuff before you complete the campaign? That's quite funny. Oh dear. Yeah, I would, I think I'd have been pretty pissed at that, not gonna lie. I think that might have triggered me just a touch. Have they fixed Bone Shatter Treads yet? Oh, it looks like they might have. It's showing me the correct crafting cost again on Bone Shatter Treads. Second stream, yeah baby. No, Bone Shatter Tread's still broken. Alright, well, ignore it then. There's loads of rares around here I still need to pew. Talisman of the Eternal Scholar. Okay. Right. We need to come at this one from the top. We need to run around here. I remember how these works. This is a quest, right, that you have to go in the portal thing for. They were really frustrating me on the PTR because for the longest time I didn't work out how the hell you got them. relic gorger. I know there's a what do you call it? There's some sort of code to the colours of these symbols, but I can't remember what it is. Good thing about all this anima I get is I get to restock anima on tunes that have run out. Yeah, the anima situation is less of an issue. Significantly less of an issue. Bingo. Dranos made some video about the rifts and optimizing the rep gains from them. Just watched it. Yeah, there's a lot of some of the what you would consider the super high end players have really gone deep into min-maxing like the reputations for this. It's no surprise, right? Because there's some seriously powerful stuff locked behind the reps. So if you're in a world first guild, you are world firsting everything. That includes reputation grinds. Not just the boss at the end of the dungeon, you know. Now there's a nest down here that sometimes has something in it. It's not spawned at the moment though. I'm wondering at what point I should start camping for rares. It seems like a really dumb use of time right now though, considering I could be doing a lot of this intro questy stuff on multiple characters. Have you seen Ginji's rep guide? Can I link it? Yeah, somebody, I think Valegro linked it in the Discord earlier. I had a little flick through it. I didn't go through it in detail. I was quickly just browsing through it while I was waiting for my dinner to cook. It looked pretty good. We may take a bit of a pokey jiggery around that in a bit more detail later. I'm not really in the game of min-maxing stuff that hardcore. One of the very first things I saw in it was don't hand anything in until Sunday because of the Dark Moon Fair. And I was like, ah, right, okay, these guys mean business. This is too much for my brain. Oh, that's where the Wanderer spawns, okay. Where's my reputation with it? We're still only tier 1. Pokey jiggery, is that a technical term? You betcha it is. You betcha it is. It's maths, baby. Now I know just running around a zone relatively aimlessly is not super ideal, but at this point it's fine. It's fine. For the most part I'm just waiting for the rare events to happen. I know roughly where they all happen, but what I don't know is on what sort of timer they happen. Like there's a dude that flies around here that you jump on the back of. There's even a mount that's attached to it. There's a bunch of cool stuff you can do. But at the moment I think it's just, you know, covering as much ground as possible to ensure that you catch as many events as possible. I mean, I pretty much know most of the zone almost off the back. Why is this one blue? What does blue mean? This NPC is killed, restart on never. Seen before 4 hours ago. Oh, so blue means I've killed them. Okay, what does green mean? What does green mean on this list? What does this green mean? Is the assault something to prioritise? The assault is reasonable, but you have got, I think at this moment, you've got like 3 days to get it done. So it's no rush. I'll probably do the assault once a day on a different character. There's a few days until it resets. Now, there's 2 assaults a week. And you do get a lot of rep for them, so they are a priority, but it's not a super high one. Your dailies of the stuff that rotates daily is what you want to absolutely guarantee that you do, which is your daily quests, obviously, a lot of the treasures appear to be daily, and things like the rifts appear to be daily, or the loot that's in them, for example, appears to be daily. So there's a few there's definitely a few things you want to prioritize over that. Actually got a crystal on my warrior from the assault. Well, you get a there's a chest you get at the end of it. It's not as big as one of the weekly juicy quests, but it's still worth getting. So you're already on this character, even after an hour or so of playing Korthia. I still feel like I'm kind of running around with not a lot to find still. We might have to have a read up on this Archivist Codex thingy, just to try and probably not go as min-maxy as, you know, never handing anything in until a very specific day, but there's a chest up there, for example, I need higher reputation with to grab. There's a few of those, there's 4 or 5. There we go. Abandoned Veilstaff just showed up. Check your map. Up above, up there. Let's go, go, go. Don't you get direct from rares or treasures though? You get items which you turn in for rep. Well, in terms of Archivist Codex rep, yeah. Very well, I will answer your questions. Do you find it challenging to survive amidst the unknowable secrets of these strange lands? My minions deal with any challenges. Whoa, okay, sure, fine, fucking hell. Somebody knew the right ones. There's me trying to read the quest text like a moron. Somebody's there just, nah, fuck this, pew pew pew. Yeah, do you see one of his abilities was borrowed power? That's funny. Blizzard know their demographic. Woohoo, bonus stream. What time will you stay up to? Until I'm bored. So we'll see. I'm in no rush. It's hot in here though. It might be more of a case of this room just gets too hot for me to be in. We might have to sacrifice some audio quality later for the greater good of keeping this room chill. Oh, my pet's getting spanked. At what step does the Korthia skip open for alts? When you have first completed the quest, well, there's a quest you get when you first get into Korthia that requires you to go and do 3 daily quests. When you complete that one, then the skip kicks in. Woohoo! 207 neck piece. Go on then. Thank you, thank you. And a quest for 1,000 Stygia. Deliver Rene's head to Venari's refuge for 1,000 Stygia. Go on then. Have you completed Shaping Fate yet? On this character, yeah. Have I completed it and handed it in? I've completed it, I just haven't handed it in, apparently. I want to get tier 2 with the Archivist Codec as quick as possible. Because tier 2 is the one where you get the item that basically allows you to just run around and grind for it. Because it puts a purple outline around mobs that drop relic fragments. Which is very, very handy. Very handy indeed. Now there's some serious sections. We've not gone over to here yet. People were saying there's some hoppity-skippity-ness you can do to get over here. Because there's chests over there, so you kind of want to. Hang on, what's this quest here for? Celestial Shadowlands chart. Catalogued research, yeah, go on in. Did you say it's better not to skip the intro for crafting alts? We were undecided. We did we tested it both ways earlier, and a few people have tested different things as well. I know Dirty Herbie's had a good look at it. I know Hickons has had a poke around with it. We were testing on stream as well earlier, and it seemed to be that the rep difference was minute. Well, not minute. I would say the reputation difference is a couple of hundred rep between whether you skip or not. The major difference, though, at this point in the game is probably some of the items you get from the quests for not skipping. I mean, there's some relatively juicy rewards. You basically miss out on a whole weekly chest worth of rewards by taking the skip. Now, it does save you a fair amount of time, I'm not going to lie. It's easily a couple of hours of content that you skip. But, you know, depends if you've got that much time or not. And how many characters you're trying to, you know, run through. Nest of unusual materials. Where? This way. Consumption just showed up. Who's Consumption? Give me the nest. Give me the nest. Where is the nest? Oh, it's up here. Excuse me, coming through. Yoink. There we go, there's some more of those rune chit things. Hang on. Oh, you have to check it against your current collection. I forgot this. I forgot this. And you can get duplicates of this, which is gross. Oops. Do callings fill the Shaping Fate bar or just specific ones? Callings, I don't believe they do, no. Because callings are for the main zones in the game, rather than Korthia. There's an event here that... Where is it? It's on this rock. There's an event that can be triggered, I think, by Necrolords, specifically, but I don't know how to trigger it. You pile up corpses and then a big thing happens. There's also... Let me see if I can find some more of these spectral keys. I know there's a spectral key here. More sworn cash showed up. Alright then, let's go. Hands off, it's mine. Oh, you are kidding me. I missed it. Fuck's sake. Dude got there before me. Maybe I need to load into TomTom where the keys are. Although there's also a quest here. A singing steel ingot. This is one of the ones we need. Where'd it go? Here it is. Yeah, let's just back out of here real quick. Real quick. Oops, did we die? What a shame. Pretty sure I saw you do that maneuver this morning. Probably. Deja vu today. Like I said, if we're going to be playing the game, I might as well be streaming, you know. It is patch day after all. Who needs a break on patch day? I'll sleep tomorrow. It's fine. I would love it if Pet would do pet things though about now. That would be really handy, Mr. Pet. Stop slapping this dude about. Although we'll throw a kill shot on him. Make sure we get the tag. There we go. Barely even logged into WoW yet. Dude, get on it. Get on it. Right, there's 3 keys I need to find for this. There's let me park my ass over here. There's some TomTom cords I can throw in to find where those are. What was it called? Spectral bound chest thingy or something. Spectral bound chest. Come on, Wowhead. Don't fail me now. Handy Notes probably gives you the chords, but I've not worked out which one is better yet. Here we go. Waypoints. Waypoints. Let's do this one. Have I got TomTom installed? Add-ons. T for TomTom. Yep. Oh, Sugar Plum Fairy. I need paste. Have I got paste? Add-ons. No. Is it called paste? What's the one? Oh, I don't know. What's the one called where you can paste a list of things? It is just genuinely called paste, isn't it? Or at least I thought it was. It is called paste. Why do I not have it anymore? What happened to it? Why did I delete that? That's a really handy add-on. Got lost in the purge? Probably did. Hang on, hang on. Get more add-ons. Chat, copy, paste that one. Go. It's the one that you only use like every 6 months, then you use it 12 times a day and then never again for another 6 months. Yeah, it kind of is. It kind of is. I think the last time I used it was probably in Najatar for the, what do you call it? You had to pick up the flies and give them to the squishy bug things, and you do that a few times every day and you get a pet. The slimy pets or something. I think that was probably the last time I used paste. Does it load by default? I genuinely can't remember. No, paste, there we go. Fuck Bill Cosby? I mean, that's probably not too sensible. I hear he's not. He's probably not a great lover. I mean, that's very random, like incredibly random, but sure. How do you even use paste? Can't remember how you use it. Left click to toggle window. There we go. Boom. Go. Paste and close. There we go. Look at all the waypoints. Lovely, lovely. Yeah, I know that's where the spectral chest is, you donkey. I know where the chest is. What a moron. So there seems to be a few places down south, a few places up north, and a few places to the never each the west. Is it not naughty elephants squirt water, or is it never eat shredded wheat? Hey, look, that's a sneaky one. Look, there's one. There's the one that's probably to the south. I guess we'll tick the rest of these boxes regardless. No, excuse me, Mr. Man that's trying to kill me, we'll say no to that one, please. There's never seen a key here. Apparently, okay. So we've got the one from the south. Depends if you like cereal or kinky elephants, I suppose. Anybody spot a key? There's meant to be a key, or there's potential for a key around here. Can I find it? Oh, did I not walk over this one enough to trigger its... Oops. Oops. There we go. This is going to be a commonly used paste one, I think. There's often one here. It's not here today. Here's one. I can see it. Look, there we go. There's two. 2 of 3. Hello? Can I mount, please? I want to get on my wiggly boy. There we go. Ten of 20. Is this one going to be up? Oh, it's going. Here it is. Here's the third one. There we go. There's 3 for 3. That should be it now. Chest should be open for me. This is one that you can do daily, by the way. Just so you are aware. I'll go back for the quest in a minute. I'm just going to grab the tag on these fellas just real quick, like. And there's a mushroom I need to get. There's a mushroom on a hill somewhere. Where's Mr. Mushroom then? Oh, he's up there, look. How do we navigate that one then? Bit of a... Why is my disengage not on cooldown? Because it's shift down. There we go. Boom! Genius! Sorry lads, you were too slow. Hunter stole it. Everything's hunter loot if you try hard enough. 6 of 6. Kill a few more dudes. Remind me to go back and pick up that chest. If I went and find all the keys and then forget the chest, that's ridiculous. That would be a very dumb move on my part. Definitely wouldn't surprise me though. 5 more fellas. Go on, you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Have we got cooldowns up? We got cooldowns up. That wasn't the button I meant to press. That was the button I was meant to press. TTS Alexa, please remind me to loot the chest. I don't have Amazon products in my house. We don't have Amazon here properly. I say we don't have Amazon products in this house when I'm literally streaming on Amazon's live stream platform, but you know what I mean. Oh, this fella's on me, that's the problem. Right, now we can go get the chest. Now we go get the chest. Minor details. Yeah, please ignore. Just minor details. So one can appear here, around here somewhere. And then there's one in this little crack. I've seen one in this little crack before. My wiggly boy's 2 chonks. 2 chonks. While using Chrome. It's made by Google. Oh, next you'll say no Google products. Yeah. No, that's virtually impossible. I could do with not dying. That would be most appreciative. Where's my natural health regen when I need it? I seem to have forgotten Bone Shatter Treads. You're not the only one. Bone Shatter Treads is broken. Bone Shatter Treads is officially busted. It's busted for everybody. As you can see here, Bone Shatter Treads, apparently there's no way to change the rank on it. There is a slightly cheeky way you can still recraft the higher ranks using run commands within TSM. It's a bit over the top though. Just be really careful posting Bone Shatter Treads today, because TSM's having a bit of a heart attack with the prices on them. But it's a Blizzard problem. It's a Blizzard bug. They'll fix it. Hopefully. Possibly. Maybe. Probably not. There was also reports of the fact that nobody seems to be able to buy mounts off the auction house today, which I thought was very interesting. Of all the things for them to break, random mounts on the auction house, sure. How does the run command work? Somebody, Koya, posted it in the Discord earlier today. I can't remember which channel. Maybe GOLDMAKING channel. Here we go. So you can open leatherworking windows and then run these commands, and it will craft the different ranks. Alternatively, you can use Legendary Stock Tracker, and it will, but in essence, work just the same. Yeah, in the GOLDMAKING general chat on the Discord. Let's go hand in these couple of quests. Be down to bonus IDs. I don't know what they've done. It's only Bone Shatter Treads that they've broken though. So, yeah, I don't know. Where are we at rep-wise with these guys then? Need another 1,000 and a little bit. A thousand and a little bit. I need to do 2 more quests then. I need to remember where these quests are. I can't remember where the quests are. Because they don't natively show on your map, nor do I know which ones I've just done. Which was a bit dumb. There's one in a cave down here. Definitely seem to remember there being one in a cave down here. Let's check the auction house real quick. Cancel scan on the go-go. Crystals drop in Torghast? Do they really? That's a game changer if they drop. In what regard? Like, because, you know, Rogue in my group got one. Is it like the end? Because there's a special bonus area to Torghast now. I don't know if that special bonus area is only... No idea. He didn't answer my question. Okay. I will wait to see it with my own eyes then. But, I mean, if you can get... I mean, it doesn't surprise me, right? It sort of makes sense that you should be able to get these crystals from loads of places, but... Nobody ever reported to me that they got one in Torghast on the PTR. Sure they didn't just open a chest in their bags or something? Yeah, that seems more plausible to me. Can't do the bonus area yet because you need the tower research. Oh, well, there we go. Yeah, that sounds a bit sus. Screenshots or it didn't happen. I should probably log on to Torn Mill, you know, and at least get my auctions listed today. I'm being an absolutely terrible goal maker. To not have listed my auctions is bad news. It's bad news, really. It's a bit of bad news. Quartzite crystals are dropping. Let's check how my video's doing, actually. How's my video doing? First 2 hours 46 minutes, 637 views. It's doing alright. It's doing alright. What's the like ratio on it? Are people hitting that like button? People better be hitting that like button. Ah, who's the sod that hit the downvote button? There's always one. There's always one. Still popping. That's cool. Down to about 2.5k on Sargeras now. Now back at 2800. Was hoping they'd get a little lower. It's first day, man. Whatever the price is today, I mean, it's literally a first day thing, right? It's of no surprise that they're like overly. I mean, you do the maths on it. It doesn't take a genius to work out that, like, if you buy your Quartzite crystals at 3,000 gold a piece, that's 120,000 gold just for the Quartzite crystals before you add the cost of the rest of the legendary to it. The fact that it's heavy callous hide again, but just on acid, right? Because heavy callous hide, I mean, realistically, just go watch today's video on YouTube. But heavy callous hide, for example, was about 2,000 gold a piece, and it was so volatile, even at that sort of price, that if you got your heavy callous hide for as little as 100 gold less, you made a massive saving over somebody else. Quartzite crystals are going to be way cheaper than I thought. The lion's share of Quartzite crystals will hit the auction house today. For example, if you see 300 on your realm today, there will not be another 300 on your realm tomorrow, because people won't be able to get as many of them tomorrow. Whilst 300 turn up today, the likelihood is there might only be another 200 tomorrow, or maybe even only 150. Because everybody's going to complete their weeklies today, they're going to complete the assaults today, which are, you know, they're weekly events for the most part. Once you've done them, you've done them. People are going to start in the next couple of days relying on nothing but, you know, just their 3 daily quests, and if they don't get one, they don't get one. So the quantity of Quartzite crystals hitting the auction house today will be relatively top dog. I think there'll be more Quartzite crystals hitting the auction house today than there will be any other day. Wait, you live? No, Jack, this is an illusion. One cannot run from history, but one's actions may shape the outcome. Have I not completed this one? Why is it not saying I've completed this one? Why is shaping fate not? Why is it not tracking properly? Oh, I'm only 78% complete. Alright, whatever. Let's keep going then. Let's keep going. I thought I'd completed that one. Bought 80 for 2,500 gold each. First buy so far. Did you buy some crystals yet? Are you waiting? I'll start buying them when I see something happen. At the moment, they're just sort of they're just or somebody's just bought a bunch of them actually. Literally just then, somebody bought 40 of them. That's what people will do, right? They'll buy them in stacks of 40. When 40 get to be at a comfortable price point, then somebody will buy them, because people will want to buy them 40 at a time. So for example, if I go 40 a time, it's going to cost me over 5,000 per. Now, 5,000 per is 200,000 gold just for a single legendary. What happens when, you know, it's, you know, it's a lot to risk on one legendary. 200k, it means I'd want to be selling that for at least 250k before you add the cost of any other legendary in. So we'll see. We'll see what the price does. I look at it from the point of view of what are people going to either be forced to spend on the final legendaries, or if people are forced to pay a price that's just too high, guess what happens? They just won't buy it. They'll wait until the price is lower. Anytime you push the price of the legendary over the price of a single token, I think you're getting into very, very risky territory. So my buy price is probably, so I mean, I don't particularly want to say my buy price because I know there's other people in my realm that play. I don't want to completely shoot myself in the foot, but my buy price is not this. Let me put it that way. $2k right now in my realm. It's going to be interesting to see that the price will have to drop further to make them more viable on the NA realms. They'll go for more on the EU realms without a doubt. Without a doubt, you'll have to buy them at a higher price on the EU because the token price is higher. People have access to buy more gold for the same money in the NA, ultimately meaning that the likelihood is you can force people to spend that little bit more in the in the EU. Sorry, the Corthite crystals will have to go even cheaper on the NA before too many people will. I mean, you could argue that the price of the token is less on the NA because more people are willing to buy them in the first place, which is very true. More people are willing to play the game with their credit card, but you know, even still, it's only 600 available on High Pop. That's nothing. It's only 15 Legos. Well, yeah, that's true. That's true. If the lion's share of the supply of them is going to land in the first day, then yeah, it could end up being a very interesting situation. Now this is a bonus chest, but I can't unlock the bonus chests yet. Can I kill this dude again? I mean, I don't need to, but let's see if anything happens if we do. Nah, nothing really for killing him again. For the subs, I posted some rep grinding guides in the sub area. Yeah, I saw those. I saw one from Ginji, which was pretty interesting read. I didn't read through the whole lot because I was just skim reading it while I was eating, but it looked pretty good. Thank you for that, Vallegro. Level 9 Torghast is only 5 floors. Yeah, it's all only 5 floors now. They've chopped a floor off because apparently you will get. Well, I don't know why, but I don't agree with it. I think the longer the Torghast, the more fun it is because the more OP you get. Cutting it short, I never understood why they felt the need of cutting it short. You're just playing into the hands of people calling it Torghast. Oh, you cut it short because, you know, nobody was doing it. Oh, what? No, the quest's not in here? Oh, the quest must be in the cave then. Must be in the cave. Torghast isn't as chory as it was before. We might go do a Torghast one in a bit. We'll see how quickly I get bored doing this. Where the hell's that goddamn quest then? Oh, it is in here somewhere. What? Oh, it's there, look. Derp. 400k last hour on Lego sales. It's picking up. It's picking up. Not for me, but it's picking up. Even Amantheus in chat, but not Vallegro, who's mean. Oh, poor Vallegro. Darkwing Agent, how are we doing? Welcome, welcome. Good evening to you, sir. Four rings, 90k each, bunch of capes. Well, you obviously are aware of what the target market is looking for then. That's good, good. I'm not really doing cancel scans or anything today, so I'm not really expecting too much to sell. I know I'm missing out on some sales, but... Please just say Darkwing like all others. It's Darkwing Agent. It's facts. It's not my fault you spell it wrong. Wing clipped. How many we got? 6. 7. Can't believe there's this an entire cave and there's no chest in it. What a waste of a cave. Hang on. Book of Binding the Mad Witch. What is this? Oh, that... derp. That was the item to start this quest. That's what it was. All non-Dutch butcher it's pronounced ain't. Oh, I see. Okay, fair enough. My bad. And I'm off camping cheap Corthia. It's like Anchorweed and BFA. They drop the price because people can't use it. 4 to 5 times the price when the raid starts. If we have 400 Corthite crystals now, it's like 10 Legos. Well, yeah, that's the big thing, right? It's simply down to the fact that if you squirrel away a bunch of these things, people will when the demand kicks in, people will run dry very quickly. Is that all 12 of them? I wasn't paying attention. I think that's all 12 of them. Yeah, there it is. It is 12. I'm used to Darkwing, might as well rename. Don't bow down to peer pressure. It's not good for your health. But yeah, the significant problem with these Corthite crystals is the fact that you just need 40 of them. Like, genuinely, it's just an outrageous number to need for an item to be so rare. We're really starting to run dry on things to pick up. There's one more quest kicking about somewhere on the zone for the Archivist Codex. I can't remember where it is. So I just need to run to every corner to try and find it. We can't get to the other side yet. So Well, technically you can. Does anybody know how you how you get over the other side before you're theoretically meant to? Jump, glide, die, respawn. Is that why everybody's buying goblin gliders then? Is that what it is? Is that why people are buying goblin gliders? You want to jump, jump, and after that glide? Jump, jump, jump. Okay. Wow. Relatively unanimously then, I think I need to either get some goblin gliders, which we can do. Yo, actually, how much are goblin gliders today? I bet they're ludicrous. There was a trick, right? Should we just flip goblin gliders all day? I mean, somebody already has, but just be a proper class and it won't even be a problem. You're probably right. 14 gold apiece. Hang on, hang on. I've got 500 of them in the bank somewhere. Flip them, 50 gold apiece. I would do, but you know what's really gross is I can't be bothered. Because then I'll end up with 1,400 goblin gliders in a few days because somebody just undercuts me and then I never sell them. If I was focusing on the auction house, I absolutely would. Hang on, there's a cave here. Is there anything interesting in this cave? There's a dead dude. Why are you in here and why are you dead? Wallace. There's got to be a reason for that. It's really annoying me. I can't remember where this fourth... Oh, actually. We might take a little bit of a look at the Archivist's Codex guide that I got linked earlier to see how... basically to see what we're doing wrong. So far, all my characters that did the campaign got no core height from dailies. My first one doing the skip got 2. That's how it goes, isn't it? That's how it goes. Oh, we need to do this thing, this fella's thing. Can I just run there because I know where I'm going, or am I going to have to wait for you to show me? I can't remember the exact route that you have to take, but I know where we're going. Can we just go this way? No, apparently we can't just go this way. It's going to bug out, isn't it, if I don't follow the exact... Oh, now I've lost the footsteps. Here they are. Flag being toxic as usual. Oh dear. Hang on. Where are we going this time? Wow, this thing really does take us the scenic route. This is not the right way at all. Oh, what's Malbog? Oh, yeah, of course, that's the rare one. Let me get the tag, let me get the tag, let me get the tag! Oh, you are kidding me. Are you kidding me? Did you see, like, literally my... There's me using a stupid ranged ability. Should have used an instant... God damn. I literally missed that by an arrow's length. How annoying. Now, in theory, my dude should just spawn him again in a minute, right? He's going to be on a cooldown now. Jesus. Alright, fine. Is the, there's a dude that's meant to stand here though, isn't he? Or does this unlock after more campaign? This probably unlocks after more campaign. There's a dude that ends up standing here, that you talk to him and you just fly over to the other side. He's obviously not here yet. Now I wonder what the respawn time is on this thing. I think people are just genuinely waiting for it. Alright, well let's chill and wait for this spawn to rare. Spawn to rare? Yeah, that's English. Where's... Right, so there's a little... I genuinely don't know who put this together, so I apologise that I genuinely can't give credit for this. But there's a little bit of a Archivist Codex rep guide that I think is quite interesting. Now the first thing was do not turn in any relics or to the vendor until the Dark Moon Fair is up on Sunday. Now that's not happening. I need my relic fragments. Noteworthy things about the reputation. The current cap on catalogued research is 12,000. A socket costs 5,000. This means that when you're at tier 6, you'll have the max amount of resources for 2 sockets when you hit it. My eyes are so bright, my eyes hurt. Well, I didn't make Google Docs white, did I? Relax. Can you PM me in game? Dude, just PM me in game. Where's that rare spawn point? Show the map, please. Literally right here. You need to pick up the quest first from Keeper's Respite. I don't know your name. Oh yeah, it doesn't show. It's Manthe. Manthe Sylvanus. Where's it gone? Here it is. So yeah, this guide is put together from the perspective of somebody trying to do the Archivist Codex just to get exalted as fast as possible for the sockets and stuff you get. Did you hear Bill Cosby got released? Oh, that's why somebody was having a bit of a dig at him earlier. I didn't know, and it's really really not something that I'm going to get into on stream. After inspecting the mystic relics at the Fate Scribe in the main quest hub artifacts, quests will now appear. Oh, hang on. Oh, shit, the bed. Rare spawn. Hang on, please hold. We'll get back to that. Now this dude, I seem to remember, is also somebody that drops a mount. There's 45 new mounts we need to collect, so... God, he's got a lot of health, doesn't he, this dude? He's not messing about. Nearly dead, nearly dead, nearly dead. There we go. Is the skip for alts active? Yes. Right, before we get back into that, let me get to somewhere slightly more safe than this. Oh, there's also a mushroom I want to go get. How do we get that thing then? Oh, this dude's about to get it. Boo. Alright, well, forget that idea then. Let's find a rare to go stand by. Screaming Shade. We'll chill up here for now. Got 5 Corthite crystals on main from finishing the campaign and doing the rares so far. Sounds about right. But we still don't know if you lose rep by taking the skip or not. It seems really odd. There seems to be as if there may almost be some catch up for it. It's weird. I don't know. Honest answer is I don't know. But anyway, once we're now at this point. There's 4 of these quests. We've gone and got that one. I'm pretty sure we've gone and got that one and gone and got that one. Is this maybe the last one? No, we picked up that one. What's this one then? This looks like the one we're missing, which is very close to where we are. Somewhere at... It's this one, look. Talisman of the Eternal Scholar. How and where is that? And that's going to be in the rift. Oh, is it in this cave? It's in the cave! It's in the cave, of course it is. There's also a rift here, look. Shame I don't have a rift key. Ooh. There we go, this is the one. Now we'll get tier 2. What's the deal with Death's Advance rep not even friendly with all the quests so far? Yeah, you won't be. Yeah, you probably won't be. You'll be pushed to even get friendly in the first day. I don't even know the source. Tomcat tours and handy notes. Let's get handy notes as well then. If we get handy notes as well, does it show more than what we have right here? Yeah, on the note of Death's Advance. Sorry, I got distracted then. On the topic of Death's Advance, you're likely to hit somewhere between friendly and honoured this week, but not much more. Really, not much more. You'd have to put in a real shift by my calculations to get honoured, and probably be doing something incredibly cheeky. Handy Notes has a lot more. It's never hurts to have both. Never hurts to have both. Handy Notes and Handy Notes. Is it just Shadowlands? I bet it's not, is it? I bet I need to download a new module for it. Let's give that a reload while we get whatever the new one is. Handy Notes. Shadowlands is not the one. Shadowlands Treasures and Rares. No. Which is the one I'm missing? God, I wish they'd just build it into one add-on. Hang on. Surely it's got to be one of these top ones. Millions of people have probably picked it up already. Shadowlands, but it's updated. Shadowlands only. Oh, okay. Hang on. Dope. Forgot to turn it on. Let's try again. Any chance the new item level 200 item level armor account wide tokens can drop trinkets? I don't know. I've not opened enough of them to really remember. I don't know. It will make an effect on... Well, I don't know. Because you can't pinpoint stuff. Even if you can get trinkets, I don't think it'll affect things like the Dark Moon card market, but... Aha! There's more stuff. Flayed Wing Transporter. Click on Flayed Wing Transporter to fly to or from the Vault of Secrets. I guess that's not a thing yet, right? Melee the Wanderer. It shows the rare locations for that one. She's usually in one spot. Got a ring and a neck from them. Got 2 drops from rares. Nice. Riftbound cache requires repaired rift key. Nope. I guess this flight path comes in later then. Let's go find the pony for the day. Speak to Tiny Bell. Where's Melee right now? Good question, More Walker. Maybe you can keep an eye out for her while you're in Corthia. Bring her back to me if you find her. So she can be at any of these points. Once you've used Reassure on her 6 different days, return to Tiny Bell to earn the mount. Clever. Clever. Is that... What? We're 13 rep behind. Well, I guess we turn in a few then. There we go. Archivists Tier 2. Examine the missing relics within the Reliquary of Remembrance. Isn't there a Zygor thing for this? Although the current Zygor guide seems to believe is finished. It doesn't go any further. Maybe Zygor weren't able to test further on the PTR. 1, 2, 3. I just saw that I also use Handy Notes Shadowlands Treasures. I think that was one I didn't have. Handy Notes, Shadowlands, Handy Notes, Shadowlands Treasures and Rares. Give it a go. Give it a go. Oh, it's about 7,000 degrees in this room. I can't get more cool air in my room for trying. If you do the skip, you're done in like 15 minutes. Yeah, it's ridiculous. I mean, I like it, sure, but the skip seems way powerful. The crazy thing was, by the time I activated the skip for my ults, and then did the skip on one of my ults, I was considerably further ahead on my ult after taking the skip than I still was on my main character, which felt really odd. You would expect to skip up to the point that you've already completed, not skip everything that you still haven't actually completed. That felt a bit broken. What do you lose with the skip? A little bit of reputation. It's kind of undecided about just how much reputation. And basically a weekly chest. That's the main thing. And the fun and the storyline. Let's not forget those. By the way, should you turn everything in today or save it until Sunday? Question mark. Well, Echo did the math for us. He turned in all the shit he could get his hands on today and hit tier 3 with 3,000 rep. So yeah, it's basically trying to gate you away from tier 4, I'd imagine. I think it's fine. It's a campaign. It's a pain to have to do the stupid quests 50 times. Yeah, maybe. Still 4.5k each. Still 177,000 gold for single legendaries worth of Corthite. Still a bit much in my books. Now we've hit rank 2 though. Hang on. There's still one more we need to poke at somewhere. Where's the last one to examine? Is it this thing? Ah, yeah. Oh no, that one's been examined. Where's the last one? You not hiding it? How can I dumb this up? I've looked at this one. Talisman, ring. That's not a thing. Oh, it's the mask. Look, it's the mask. There we go. There's 4 of 4. What did we have to... Corthian Archivist key purchased. Does it matter which key? Or am I going to have to buy some of all of them? Probably going to have to buy some of all of them, aren't I? Well, the first thing we've got to make sure we get is this research report, the All-Seeing Crystal. This is powerful. Where did it go? Here it is. Permanently allows you to permanently see and find creatures who are carrying fragments. Yes, please. Now, it's also rumoured that this is account bound. Although it doesn't say it, it's heavily rumoured. $2k here. I bet people buying them at 7 to 8k earlier are kicking themselves now, but who knows? Maybe they'll be the ones laughing in a week. Yeah, genuinely, who knows? I go to bed, wake up, you're still here. There was a small couple of hours break. We're not still going from earlier. We're more going again. Now, I guess we're going to have to buy some of these then. I'm just going to buy one of each. Hang on, which one did I buy? Now I don't know why there's 4. There was only 1 variation on the PTR. So this is already throwing me through a hoop. Not even no-lifing all day, what a casual. Shocking, isn't it? Yes, it works on alt. I see. The I don't even think I can show you it now because I've bought it. The book that gives you the ability to see the fellas who are... It's meant to be a buff, isn't it, though? Permanent buff? I don't know. There's a book you buy that puts a purple outline around mobs that are carrying relic fragments. I've heard rumours that it's account bound. So when you use it on one character, it affects all of them on the account, which is nice. These trained grommet carriers, I think, are just a bit of a meme. I don't think they do anything. Can I buy this already? Permanently grants you the ability to find 10 extra Stygia when completing daily quests. Can I buy this already? Oh, go on. Apparently we can. 10 extra Stygia when I complete daily quests, loot treasures, or kill rares in the Moor or Corthia. Well, there's a bump to our Stygia. Thank you very much. Repaired rift keys we can't buy yet. Teleporter kits we can't buy yet. So we've bought everything we can buy. We've bought everything we can buy. Right, let's go find some more stuff then. 10 Stygia sounds useless. Well, it adds up if it's every time you kill a rare or loot a treasure or do a quest. It adds up over time. Right, so next we need to do the Diviner's Rune Chits thing. Collect 20 Rune Chits. These are items. Blah 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 blah. You just gotta hunt for treasures. Nests, more swooms, relic caches, piles of bones, shard hide stash. These treasures seem to be on a daily rotation, which is why you didn't want to pick any up until you have the rune shit quest. Boo. I was able to farm relics for mobs earlier today, but now it doesn't work anymore. Maybe they hotfixed it. I picked up a lot before I had the quest. Yeah, me too. I've picked up most of the treasures before I got this quest. These are some possible locations to get the 20 we need. Noteworthy treasures. This is the Seeker's Quorum. This is the chest that we've already done. Displaced Relic has a one-time 300 catalogued research thing that's down here. And we need to work out how to get to Vault of the Secrets. Somebody's worked out how to do it. Teleporter repair kits. We've got one of those, right? We do. Teleporter repair kit. Are lootable from random rares. These unlock 2 portals, either this one or this one, which hold rares and artifacts. There's one artifact quest you can pick up inside the room you port to. The other artifact is killed by dropped by killing the rare. Currently the mobs are being tagged by the opposite faction. Oh dear. Oh dear. If you want this rep guide sub, yeah, this is linked in it is linked in the Discord, but it is linked in the sub section. Just to, you know, just throw that out there. Currently the mobs are being tagged by the opposite faction. You want to make sure you have somebody ready to tank them. Well, I'm a hunter. As long as my pet doesn't die, it's fine. Okay. Repaired rift keys. These are the ones I'm looking for. Inside the rifts you'll also find 4 daily chests that you should pick up every day. These give by far the biggest consistent amount of relics in the entire zone. They're located here, here, here and here in the cave. I think I've picked up most of these. Once you're tier 2, all of that should get you up to tier 2. Are we tier 2? Yeah. Once you reach tier 2 with the rep faction, the item becomes available on the vendor. This allows you to purchase 2 items. It's actually 4 now. Keys to unlock chests, which allow you to find 4 more artifacts that give you 500 rep each. Chests can be found here, 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 and here. There's actually at least 5 of them. There's actually at least 5 of them. I found 5 before. There's more than this. I'm trying to think where the 5th one is. There's another one up here in a cave somewhere. Let's go do some hunting then. Let's go do some hunting. Is there a guide like that for Death's Advance? I don't have one, no. Are the new companions in Torghast or somewhere on the Renown? You can get 3 new companions from Renown. That I do know. But they're obviously, Renown is heavily drip fed to you, so you're not going to be getting them straight away. Oh, requires Rift Key. Okay, we don't have one of those yet. 6,500 rep to go. Wonder if I can do it. I'll let you into a little secret, my friend. You probably won't. Where's this rare? I must have killed this rare down. Where is he? Which one is it? I can't remember. Oh, what's this? Unstable explosive orb. Oh, this is another part. This is another thing you get in the rifts. Why can I not mount all of a sudden? That's very strange. Do I have a link to the guide? Where in the Discord can I find the guide? It was linked by somebody in the subsection. So unfortunately you will have to be a subscriber to get it. Not by my choice. But hey, good reason to sub. Or check if you got that Twitch Prime. One of them's down here, I think, somewhere. Sounds like a scam. It's honestly not. Sub to his OnlyFans. See, now that's a scam. Somebody tells you I've got an OnlyFans. That's definitely a scam. We advertise for Manthe more than he does himself. That is true. Oh, I can click this now. Let's do it. We're repairing the teleporter. Well, I was trying to repair the teleporter until this goddamn stupid everything came and tried to kill me. I appreciate the payback. Thank you, thank you. Go on, repair. You will. You will. Ancient teleporter showed up. Get in here, bitches. Please, somebody else get in here, because my pet is going to die. My pet is going to die. Yes, another dude. Another dude. More people. Tank the boss. Motherfuckers, tank the boss. Piss about getting your thing. My pet will do pet things, but for the love of God. Druid. Double druids. Come on, one of you has to be bear form, for the love of God. Yeah, these are very, very strong. You're theoretically not really meant to be here all that often.
You just lost $5.
Hey, who be that?
CR0BB.
Subs with a prime. Thank you, my man. Appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. Well worth your prime. Well worth a prime. Slightly biased, of course, but well worth a prime. Oh, don't stand in the swirly. We've learnt that trick before. My pet is just constantly dead. Doing this at item level like 203 is a bit sketch. Great, I can't finish the more eye quest because I'm 5 out of 5 on your eye. Some oh dear. I don't know how you fix that, Jack. Boom. Dead. All the stuff. All the stuff. Bring the thing to the thing. Is there anything else I need to do in here? Bring the strange soil and deliver the... Nope, we're good. Bring the thing to the thing. Do an ult and wait till tomorrow? Yeah. Probably. Consumption just showed up. That's the big fella in the middle. I swear I've killed that dude. Maybe I didn't kill him on this character though. This is the problem, right? Doing this on alts, I kind of forget who I've killed on what character. I think I did this on the paladin. That's maybe why. What's causing the horn? It's I think it's called Rare Scanner. I want to say it's called Rare Scanner. Is the add-on? I know you can use my grind sheet for that. That's true. Rare Scanner confirmed. Thank you. I thought it was. I have so many of these little add-ons now. I forget which one's doing what. Oh, sweet. I hadn't killed him today. Bonus. %93%. See, this is easily possible. I don't think I'm even remotely close to finishing Corthia today, and this Shaping Fate one is meant to be a weekly quest. So yeah. $18 hours before I need to be at the hospital. 17 hours of WoW. That sounds like the best course of action, you know. Just a casual 17 hours of WoW. Let's do it. There was another 500 rep. Another 500 rep. Yeah. We need to go and get these treasures. 1, 2. Corthite Crystal Key from Archivist Rosaur. 1, 2, 3, and then we need to work out how we get our ass over here. Because there's a 4th one over here. Teleporters daily? I believe so. So are the rifts. So if you can get into the rifts as well. Okay, let's head to these then. There's another one here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I could have swore there was more than 4. I need to work out how we get to the Vault of the Secrets without actually getting to the Vault of the Secrets properly. Oh, I know how we do it. Yeah, it's Goblin Gliders, isn't it? Should we just buy some Goblin Gliders real quick? Oh no, I don't need to buy... Oh, yeah, I just will. There's me thinking I've got them on a character somewhere anyway. They stack to 20, right? I think they do. It's much quicker than logging onto an alt and finding them in a bank somewhere. Hey, 5 relic fragments. Thank you, Postmaster. Right, so if we go run up the chain and fly down here, I think that's a thing, right? Surely? Or we just get up somewhere high and do a Goblin Glidery thing. You can do it without gliders, but I assume gliders make it easier. Yeah, I mean, for the cost of a stack of gliders. Easy game, right? I believe Handy Notes Tomcat shows if you've killed a rare or not. I think there's an option, right, for it to just remove it off your map if you've killed it. All these little ticks, I'd rather just they remove it off the map and I'll worry about it tomorrow. Bring it back tomorrow, you know. Is that not an option? Show rares, treasures, reliquary restorations. Yes, show... Oh. Yes, show those things. Hidden treasures daily. Yes. Show mushrooms. Yes. Oh my god. Oh, absolutely all the yeses. Show completed. Hide rare if all rewards are known. Just all the things. Opacity scale, opacity scale. Told you there's a shit ton on the map. Yes, yes. Ten out of 10 would recommend the skip. I skipped on 3 characters. Which add-on shows the daily caches? This one is Handy Notes, Shadowlands. Yeah, I hate to say it, Tomcat, but I think I'm going to turn you off. Show on the mini-map. Oh, they're already showing on the mini-map. Cool. Show found. Does it automatically take away the ones I haven't found then? Take away the ones I have found? I guess it must do. Okay, how does the map change if I get rid of Tomcat Tours? Or Tomcat, or whatever you want to call it. Because I'd prefer, if possible, to just have one add-on doing all of it, rather than 7 doing lots of things. Handy Notes Shadowlands, Handy Notes Shadowlands Treasures and Rares plus Tomcat equals all the win. No, use both. It's just spam on the map though. It's like why I don't use I don't import the data into GatherMate. Not that I do any farming anyway, but for the fact that it, you know, it just ends up spamming the screen with shit that I can't be doing with. A mushroom. Badgers, 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 badgers. Mushroom, mushroom. Where be it? Where be it? Where be it then? Them showing on the mini-map is actually not a benefit, because it means I then can't see them. It's there! It's there! Get off, sons of bitches. What do you mean can't loot that now? Mother... Ah, missed it. Missed it. Do I like them on the minimap or not? I'm not sure. Goblins should only be farming the auction house. I think you're right. Okay, well I know that these ones are the reliquary quest things. Oh, relic cache. You can only collect 5 of these treasures per day? Is that a thing? Can't loot them in combat. Yeah, that's also really annoying. You can only collect 5 of these a day, but they're all over the shop. Apparently I've collected 2 out of my 5 for the day. Hey, that's cool. I genuinely don't notice any difference with having Tomcat switched off. I'm not entirely sure what Tomcat... Yeah, I agree. A mushroom? I'm just going to run around everywhere where there's a chest until something dings on my map. And then we pick it up. Treasure hunting for the win. So funny how he does it. What, was I singing the mushroom song? Hang on, I'll check the clip in a minute. You always catch me doing stupid stuff. I forget I'm on camera sometimes. It's very easy to forget you're on camera. What's this clip then? A mushroom. Badges, mushroom. Yeah, I've lost the plot. This is what happens when you play too much World of Warcraft. You lose the plot. Right, actually, looking at this for now, this is spam for now. What we need to turn off is we need to turn off rares, treasures, these ones, these ones, these ones, these ones, and these ones. Now, why are all these other things on the map? How do I get all of these to piss off now? Can I, show rare scanner, show rare NPC icons on the map. That's that one, so okay, you lot fuck off. Because they can be shown by there, look. So we don't need them twice. What's showing that? What's this then? Are these then the ones why are these showing twice? They blatantly just steal each and everybody's, considering the icons are in exactly the same place. These are all these add-ons together, just wait for one of them to do it and then they just copy each other. I mean, they literally could not be more perfectly aligned. Show rare NPCs that you saw a long time ago but can respawn. Show containers that... I just want all of this rare scanner stuff off for the moment, I think. I still have 2 add-ons showing the same rares though. What's this other add-on? Or the other rares just natively on the map nowadays? No, they surely can't be. What's showing these? Is it Zygor maybe? You might be right. Zygor. No, I've got Zygor rares off. The Zygor rares doesn't work at the moment. Can't Zygor. Get your act together. What is showing these? Do it the old-fashioned way, disable everything and then turn them on one by one. You see, something is showing these. Hang on, how many add-ons have I got that do this sort of stuff? Do we think all the things might be doing it as well? I mean, the only thing I don't want is just add-ons showing icons on top of icons, you know? Maybe it's because maybe these two conflict with each other. They both end up showing the same things. What's under miscellaneous? No idea. Maybe I think I turned everything off though and it was still showing them. That was the point. Anybody else have the bug where 3 daily quests in the mall from 9.0.5 just don't show up on the map when you press M? Not that I've encountered. Okay, so they're still here. But now there's only one copy of them. So there was definitely the basic Shadowlands one was placing the same icons on top of each other. The Shadowlands Treasures and Rares is the one you want to have on. Then you can... Oh, hang on. Now it doesn't look the same. Oh, phooey. Maybe we're just going to have icons on top of icons. It was handy notes, by the way. Oh well, some will have to live on top of each other. It's fine though. It just looks funny. Right, now we've pissed about with add-ons for a minute. I'm going to take a break for 2 seconds. I need to go grab a drink. I'll be back with you guys in 2. If I die, it's your fault. Back in 2. It's real wine o'clock or I'll unsub. I don't even think I've got a bottle of wine in the house. I've actually gone super healthy. I've gone with nothing but water. Straight water. Do you know crystals can drop from the piles of bones? Yep. Basically any treasure in Korthia, there's a chance for it to happen. Yeah, sparkling vodka. Yeah, that's how that works. I say I've gone completely healthy. It's a little bit of a lie, because I did find myself one of these bad boys. Focus. There we go. As opposed to wibbly wobbly water. Nothing wrong with a bit of wibbly wobbly water occasionally. Unsubbed. Sorry, my man. Sorry. Crystals under 1.5k in some realms now. That's starting to be a good price for them. Starting to be a good price. If you've seen today's video, where is it? If you've seen today's video, you'll know what's a good price. Here we go. Korthite crystals, what are they worth? Definitely recommend going and watching this one if you haven't already. Can't decide if I want to do the skip or not on an alt that only has herbing and mining. Oh, just do the skip. There's no reason for you to not do the skip. Genuinely no reason for you to not do it. How's that video doing anyway? Boom! That video's popping off. I guess a lot of people are interested in what they're worth. On the island right next to the base, there's you mean this one? The Forgotten Feather. What's the current view on whether to skip or not as a legendary crafter? Let me put it this way. Unless you are world first min-maxing, I'd probably take the skip. It doesn't seem like there's enough of a benefit, realistically. You might be a few hours late. You might not be the server first person with the legendaries, but let's be fair, it's probably not going to matter because it's going to be all about who gets their Korthite crystals for the cheapest. I think it's focusing too heavily on the skip or not is just there's such thing as too much min-maxing, I think. This part is called the Vault of the Secrets. No spoiler, but Loki episode 4 was hype as fuck. I've not got into that. I might watch it when it's all out, but I'm not a big fan of paying for a subscription service and then being drip fed content like that. I would rather, you know, they just release the whole thing in one go. Crystal farming alts, any benefit for doing the other dailies? Well, crystal farming alts, you got to remember that everything you do in Korthite, everything you do in Korthia has the chance to give you crystals, pretty much, treasures, the whole shebang. So the bare minimum is doing the dailies, but realistically, you kind of just want to do as much as you possibly can. You don't really want to, I mean, there's always benefit of doing all of it. But the question is just what point, if you've only got an hour to play for each ult, you can do all the dailies, do a couple of laps of the treasures, kill a few rares and be done. But if you've only got 20 minutes per ult, you need to obviously pick and choose which you do. I tell you what though, Korthia looks to be like an inventory nightmare. Like, I cleaned my bags out, and it's a good thing I did. I can't possibly begin just how much of a shit show Asmongold's bags are going to be. But I'm meant to be going and getting these chests, these ones. That's what I'm doing now. I need 4% on my Shaping Fate as well. Now let's see if I can remember where these are. There's a cave here where there's one, and it's to the left in the cave. Each of these chests, by the way, they give you 500 rep, I think, with the archivists, which is very nice. There's also a rift here. Oh shit! Rift's open. Shit! Rift's open. You're in a rift. Shadowy. Oh shit! Rift is open. Now I need to go do rift things. I've not been in a rift before. Shit, what do I do? Get to the chests. Just ran around and looted rift chests. Right, let's move. We can't move. What's going on? There are 4 chests and 4 quests in the rift. Hang on. I'm getting absolutely spanked. Hang on. Please hold. Hurry up and die so my feigned death works. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. He dared. Fuck's sake. I'm just wasting time at this point. 15-minute timer. I know. I bet if I die as well, don't I? I bet it's one of those. So I'm good. I'm good. We're Gucci. We got this. Right, so there's definitely one up this way. There's definitely one up this way. Not this way. Phooey. 15 minutes is quite lenient. I was able to wowhead chest locations. Can we maybe drop all aggro and not die? If that's the case. Does this show rift? Miscellaneous is those ones. More sworn caches is those ones. Nests are those. Invasive mushrooms. Hidden treasures daily. Daily limit on those ones. Treasures, rares. Okay, so this add-on doesn't show the things I need. No play dead for pet. I do, I just don't have it keybound. Somebody just give me a link. There's definitely one up here somewhere, I remember. It's on the cliff on the top left. Hey look, Riftbound Cache, here we go. Oh, Warlock Portal. Alright, sure, fine. How do we get up there then? Is it that way or this way? It's probably this way. Did you say there's 4 on each? Use the guide from Discord. Oh, you're an absolute genius. Corthite Crystal! Did somebody say Corthite Crystal? Where's me guide? Where's me guide? This one. Scroll down to probably no. Where are the rifts? It doesn't even show the rifts. It doesn't even show. Repaired rift stones, lootable quest kit, they're around the map in spots. Then it doesn't have the map. Ah, phooey. Okay, maybe not. Maybe that guy. It's not perfect. Right, there's one up. See, this is the one I want. You said there's 4 quests and there's 500 catalogued research. Get in, my son. That's 1 of each. Keep note, chat. 1 of each. 1 chest, 1 quest. We're going to do a lap around the zone. 1 chest, 1 quest. We're going to do our absolute best to not get dismounted and die, because that would be really silly. Rares in the Maw can drop 207 gear? They can, yeah. 206 is the default, 207 is the basically 1 of 6 upgrade, or 2 of 6 upgrade on them. Here's another quest. 2 quests, 1 chest. Let's pew our way in here. This is not good. This is not good. This is too much stuff for my poor little pet to handle. Casper doesn't know what's hit him. No, he's good. He's got this. He's a boss. 2 quests, 1 chest. Next. Hang on. Second chest. This is going to be 2 for 2. Another Corthite Crystal! I'm not even checking my loot right now. I'm just zerging. I got 8 minutes. And that's 2 for 2, right? After 8 minutes. I'm slow. I'm slow. Oh shit. Pet. Don't die. Pet died. Pet died. Pet dies. Manthias dies. Whew. Right. Let's keep going. 2 for 2. That looks like a big old rare. We don't want to aggro him. Let's make sure we cover the corners. Are these chests weekly or daily? I genuinely don't know. I'm relatively sure the rifts are daily. The thing is, until you get high Archivist Codex level, then you're at the beck and call of people randomly getting access to them. Rifts equals daily. Another quest. Another quest. That's 3 of the quests. One more. One more. As long as I get the quests I'm more interested in. I mean, if I find the chest, I'm going to pick it up for sure. But we got 7 minutes. Loads of time. Loads of time. Time to spare. Just as long as you don't spend too much time killing stuff, this is not too bad at all. There's got to be some in this way, right? There's got to be some in this way. Come on, I can't find them. Hang on, Riftbound Cache, that's what we want to hear. It's up on the top. Oh, I know where this one is. This is up on the, this is by the Birdie Bridge. Or at least I know where the quest thing is, at least. Oh, I've seen these before. They're greyed out for the most part. And it's when you come... Ah, now it all starts to make sense. So you actually can find these way before you even get into a rift. Oh, what? Where's it? What? Ah, it's down. Where's it down? Is that in the... what? Is that in the cave? It must be in the cave then, right? Are you treasure hunting right now? We are absolutely treasure hunting right now. Yes, it's in the cave, look. Where... We've got to go down. We've got to go down. Surely we go down. No, apparently now we go up again. Up! Come on, come on, come on. Is this the last one? Is this the last one? I think it's the last one. It's just floating, look. Boom! Points for days. All the points. Now just get out of here and don't die. Pet's dead. Not a problem. We can live with Pet dead for a minute. Is Feign Death off cooldown? Yes. Back from watching your vid, logic sounds reasonable. Yeah, it was very rough. What is often considered napkin math. It's not super accurate, but it's, you know, it's there just to kind of emphasize a point more than anything. Can we just go far enough that this dude evades, please? I think that's everything, right? I think that's everything. Did we go this way? I'm not sure. Let's keep going. Pet's got aggro, but I don't. Oops. Come on, here we go. Well, we've got 3 minutes left on this. I can't think of where the... I think that's everything. You guys were meant to be keeping chat, keeping the numbers going. Is there a chest down there? There's no chest down there right now. Although there should be a chest down there. There should be a chest right about there. I knew it was there somewhere. Open you. There's another quest. This one's, you got to charge the staff for this one. This is something different. Right, I'm relatively confident that we've... I'm not going to go as far as to say we've completed this rift, but I think we've got everything. I think that was everything. Oh, I've gone up the wrong slope. I meant to go up the next one. What's the buff you have on you? This is part of the... When you enter one of the rifts, you need somebody... You either need to find a rift key off a rare, or if somebody opens it with theirs, you can jump in theirs as well. Ah, there's another cache. I know where this one is. This one's right up the top. I got 28 seconds to get there. Run! Run, Wiggly boy! Do not stop now. I need to heal, but if I heal, I dismount. We run in, we feign death. We cheat the cache. Yes! I don't care the fact I died. It's fine. That'll do. That'll do. Riftbound cache near the top right of the map. I think I got that one. I think I got all 4. There's meant to be 4 quests and 4 chests. Die and lose your key. I didn't have the key in the first place. That was kind of the point. I yoinked somebody else's. Look at all of the quests to turn in now. Now we're cooking. That should probably put us on tier 3, I reckon, by now. Oh, there's a nest right here as well. Ah, it's up the top. I've got to go get my corpse first. Actually, I need to go... Which way do I need to go? I think I can go this way. The rares in the old mall zone as well. That's true. Flying will come next week as well. That will sink the ore and herb prices. Likely to be, but let's not forget, people are going to be buying up a lot of herbs and a lot of ore. Jewel crafting is in super high demand, so the ore prices are going to be explosive right now. And people are going to be buying herbs to start stocking up on alchemy for the raid. Every time I'm in Corthu, I think I'm in a battleground because of the sound. Right, did we pick this one up? Which one did we pick up? Now I can't remember. Hey, look, see this dude, right? This is an example. This dude's got relics on him because he's shining purple now. If you kill the shiny purple ones, they're guaranteed relics. So in theory, you can run round and you can just kill the ones that are purple and farm up the relics. But the rep from doing it is terrible. Look at the amount of loot in our bags. Look at the amount of stuff in our bags. We really need to go through this. There's no more shrooms here right now. Look, another one. I don't see ore going down at all. Herbs will take a month. We don't have multi-boxes and less botters right now. It's a very good point. It's a very good point. The distinct lack of, you know, people able to play the game multiple times at the same time will, real humans will have to be contributing the ore and the herb prices. Or contributing the herbs and the ore, shall I say. Use your long boy and vendor stuff. Shut up. It's true though. I kind of want to wait here because I know there's more shrooms that spawn on top of these things. Oh, hang on, I'm nearly dead. Let's not have any of that. Got several screenshots that counteract that multi-boxer statement. I mean, it's not that they won't exist. They're just going to be significantly less in number, which means their impact is significantly reduced. You're never getting rid of multi-boxers or bots, mainly because multi-boxing isn't against TOS. Botting obviously very much is, but there are literal druid trains. If you go to Torin Mill on Moldraxxus, you can see them like every 5 minutes. Yeah, it's because multi-boxing is still legitimate. It's not against the TOS 2 multi-box. You just it's significantly less attractive for people to do nowadays. Which reduces its overall impact. Did we pick this one up? This one's in the how many keys do I still have? Oh, you only hang on. I've opened chests and I've still got all 4 of these keys. I think I picked. Can I go in the? Ah, okay. I was gonna say. I was wondering, can I go in the rift again? Maybe. What do you do with your Corthan armaments? I feel it's nice on catch-up gear. Oh, it definitely is. Not to mention that it can be upgraded all the way up to, I want to say 233, I think. Oh, I need to charge this staff. That's what I was trying to do. Yeah, 233. Now, of course, if you're spending a reasonable amount of time in Corthu anyway, it's going to be a nice quick way to get reasonably geared. It's a big one, look. Big anima fisher. 11% worth. I'm actually quite surprised just how fast this Archivist Codex rep is obtainable. To the point where I almost envision people are going to get Crafter's Mark 4 before they get Crafter's Mark 3 at this rate. Which is wild, right? Actually wild. Because I was under the impression that the only way to get the rift keys was to, at least the first time round. I think they totally fucked up the entire thing when they made it so that the rift keys and the teleporter repair things can drop off rares. That completely blew the whole scaling of the reputation out the window. Because before that, you had to naturally either grind mobs, which was offensive, or there was a limit to how much you could do per week. Actually got camped so hard in a teleporter the boss despawned so I didn't loot it. I hope it went to my mailbox. Yeah. Posture check. You're right. I'm proper slouching. Thank you. I need 8%. Give me 8%. 2%? Oh, really? Hey up, this dude's gonna give me fragments. We'll pew pew him then. It's looking like there's a sizable amount I'm going to have to do every day though on these characters. It's going to be a busy week, I can tell you that much. In theory, I've not even completed one character fully today. I've got the basics done, but I've not done everything that I'd like to do. What's the percentage thing up in the corner? If I look up Zygo on WoW Up, I get nothing. You won't know. There's a link to Zygo. Okay, so coffee bots are on spam mode apparently. Did you pick up the pile of bones in the bottom left? Oh, don't go telling me that now. Don't. Oh, I mean the pile of bones spawn all over the place randomly. What the hell is the assault supply carriage? That thing's useless. It's a bit of a meme, that thing. I don't even know. It doesn't even give you basically anything for doing it even. I mean, yeah, sure, it transports you to the assault if you haven't already done it, but I mean, you can mount up in the mall now, you can probably get there faster on foot. Book of Binding the Tormented Sorcerer, the Azure Pages. Hang on. I think I've read something about this. I think I was meant to do that while I was in the Rift. I have a distinct feeling I was meant to do that while I was in the Rift. Collect 10 Azure Pages, then bring them to Archivist Rosor. I'm almost certain I was meant to do this while in the Rift. I probably can't do this anymore. Oh! Hang on. No, maybe I can. Lavish refreshment table. Gives 100 Venari rep and 6% on the weekly. There you go. There's your reason. Yeah, I think it's technically considered a more rare rather than a Corthia rare. So based on what people are trying to do right now, it's not really as useful as it could be. How many have I got now? A few, but not enough. I need to go hand in these campaign ones, you know. Ten of 10. Juicy. Look at this. Look at this question mark spam. Any use for the white towel tailoring thing? I have got no clue. I found that on the PTR. I didn't test it. I have no idea what it does. I'm sure it does something interesting, but I have no idea. Jack throwing the stinky cheese at Vallegro. What did Vallegro ever do? Poor Vallegro. Right, let's fix some of this question mark spam. Let's fix the question mark spam. Don't tell him. Sure he knows. Why have you got a question mark above your head? Stolen Corthian supplies? Duchess Minx looks at you incredulously. Where did you find these where? How am I supposed to stop thieves I can't even see? Contains profession materials, gold, and Corthite crystal. What is this quest? Stolen Corthian... Before I hand this in, where did I get this quest from? Specifically says, contains Corthite crystal. Small Corthian supply chest. Wowhead, come here. Small Corthian supply. Is it come from the rift? Auto accept weekly. Weekly quest. All the things says it. Corthia, Rifts, quest. Oh yeah, so it does. So it does. It's RTFM. But weekly is the big thing there, right? Weekly quest. What? That's one guaranteed Corthite crystal a week to add to the list. So do the rifts. Do the rifts. Should we open the box? Where is it? It gave me 2 Corthite crystals, just for reference. 2 Corthite crystals, 24 shrouded cloth, 6 lightless silk, 6 sacred shards, 3 eternal crystals, and 12 soul dust, and 200 rep with Death's Advance. And then it turns out to be just a 3% chance. It was a 200% chance. Wonderful. So do the rift. Basically. Death's Advance chest. 500 more anima, some Stygian, and a renown. Yoink. Genuinely only renown 41? Have I got more campaign stuff to hand in? Replenish the reservoir. Okay, I need to go hand this in as well. Souls doesn't give me renown anymore. Are you a tailor and enchanter on this toon? No, leatherworker and jewel crafter. Guessing it's okay to delete the useless Archivist Codex quest reward that talks about that scribe. One, I have no idea what you're talking about. B, probably not. Uh, 750 reputation with Death's Advance for the Shaping quest. Weekly, by the way. Another Korthite crystal. Razor wing scale foot guards. Conduit. Wow, 150 catalogued research thingies. Another conduit. Bit of gold. The journal, the book. I'm not sure. I wouldn't go deleting anything right now, to be honest. I can't. It makes no sense to me to be deleting anything. I wouldn't be doing it. Right, I need to filter through my gear real quick. I've genuinely got thousands of anima today. Oh yeah, we were going to go hand in this question mark spam, weren't we? This could be fun. This could be very fun. Right, just a few quests to hand in. You know what's really stupid? Is we haven't even done this Rune Chits one yet. Yet we've got 25 others completed. Guise of the Channeling, which is a toy. Take on the appearance of an attendant of Korthia. Catalogued research points. Thank you, thank you. 500 rep as well. Unstable explosive orb. This is just straight up catalogued research. Thank you, thank you. Book of Binding. 10 Azure pages. 500 more catalogued research. 500 more reputation. Enigmatic decrypting device. Cipher of Understanding. The Nether Star. Boom. All the quests. Surely we must be close to the next rank now. We're less than 400 rep away from the Archivist's Codex Tier 3. So that rift really did work for us. 1, 2, 3. We handed in 5 quests. One that we got by default, plus the 4 in the rift. Yeah, holy smoke. Found more relics. Have some relics. Oh, boom. We had 1,400 relics in our bags. That was 684 rep. We are now tier 3. Tier 3 in the first day. Tier 3 in the first day. That gives us repaired teleporter kits. We don't have to rely on finding them now. And there's still, actually, looking at this, there's still two chests I need to go get from places. No way the rifts are dailies. I would imagine that the chests are dailies, but the quests are one-time things. The quests, I think, are one-time things. But we are now all of 6,500 reputation away to getting Crafter's Mark 4. How bonkers is that? I'm going to buy myself a teleporter repair kit or 2. can stack 5 of them. So I'm going to be doing this on the daily, so I might as well just buy 5. How many rifts you done? Just the one. The grey quest pillar thing you picked up over the cave is a one-time, and the chest is then daily. You can min-max up to tier 3, 3000 rep. When you say rift, do you mean the teleporter? No, there's 2 different variations. The teleporter sends you into a room where there's a quest and a boss. Sorry, a quest and a rare. The rifts give you an entirely new variation of Korthia, where there's 4 caches around the zone and loads of pretty tough enemies, and there's some big things in those caches. How do you enter them? You need a repaired rift key. Now, by default, you can't buy these until you're tier 4, but they are lootable from rares. So there's that strong possibility that you can, you can jump into somebody else's rift because they were lucky enough to get one of these to drop. Saw the portal in a cave. Yeah. Every time you go near it, click on it just in case somebody's activated it. I don't know how many people can, go through them, but I was able to sneak into one, so. But I still actually have 2 keys down here, so there's still 2 of the quests, 2 chests kicking about that I've not found yet. Let's do this quest though. Examine the missing relics within the Reliquary of Remembrance again. Missing relics examined, 1 of 2. Okay, apparently I've not only examined them, I've found them. What's this one then? Drum of the Death Lower. And is it this one? No. Ever Living Statuette. Now I reckon these ones are in the rifts, I reckon I missed 2 of them in the rifts. Right, I need to sort my bags a little bit. I mean, the easiest thing to do is just press the sort button, I suppose. And let LVI have a heart attack. There we go. There we go. Borrowed power is such a problem in WoW. Now it just stopped Tyrande getting revenge. It did. So, quick examination of what's going on in the bags here. What's this? Lost Razorwing Egg. Korthia Zone Drop. The Devourer must have either raided a Razorwing nest or it tumbled down from above. Maybe if you return it to its nest, the matriarch will be grateful. Currency for something gives you a mount. Okay, that's cool. I need to work out how the hell I do that. Faintly glowing seed. Eat me results oh yeah, I forgot that. Deathforge key, don't know what that is. Rune chit. We've got 7 of these. We need 20. We need to go find some more treasures. Shaded stone statue. Jewel crafting. Well, I have no idea how I got that, but I got that. Must have looted it at some point. Can't tell you when, unfortunately. Sorry. Porous rock candy. I'll learn that when I learn cooking. Lol. Meats. A random pair of 235 bone shatter treads. Really need to send those to the bank character. I think you need 6 of those eggs. Ah, okay. I had 1 egg, went to the razor wings, should have saved them up. Oops. How's goal making so far in 9-1? It's weird, right? It's patch day. Now, normally patch day, things just go mental. But the auction house is really quiet today. Not for everybody. Some people are doing alright. But generally speaking, the auction house is quite quiet today. It's going to start picking up in the next few days, though. As people start, like, fully prepping for the raid. People are going to be, like, you know, getting their potions on the go, crafting their food, all of this sort of stuff. People are just content today. Everybody's doing Corthia. People are blasting through this, getting their stuff done. They're not thinking about much further than what's directly in front of them. The auction house will start picking up in the next few days, I think. Let me open my bonesmith satchels. A lot of anima all over the place. Sinstone fragment. Oh, this is one of those things. Please be a good one. Yeah, there's 8 of 20. Anything else new in my bags that I've picked up? Item level 160. Greens out here are not that bad, you know. Item level 160 green item. Zone drop. Puts a real dampener on 168 gear. A real dampener on 168 gear. The fact that green gear is 160. What even is it? Pair of gloves. Red gloves now. It's just a very dull grey pair of gloves. Sinstone, loads of anima. Archivist Codex, the chronicle of all the relics of the archivists are charged with... Oh, is this the book you were talking about? Is this the book you were talking about? That you were claiming it's safe to delete? I don't know. Maybe there's some reason for keeping this, I don't know. Maybe it is just lore, though. Can we spam rifts, or are they daily? Rifts are daily, by the looks of things. More anima. Even more anima. I should go back to my Covenant, actually, and hand in all of this anima. I've got hundreds of the stuff. Get upgrading my... I'll go, yeah, that's what I might do now. I'll go get the rest of my souls for the week, go turn that in for 500 anima. Then I will upgrade my sanctum using all the anima that I've looted today. Hand in a bunch of stuff. And then see where we go from there. It's already getting relatively late. Wear Shadowlands sunblock. What? Popular sunblock for trips outside the Shadowlands? Corthia, the Rift, Treasure Chest, Rift-bound cache. I've got 9 of them. What does it do? I literally blacked up. Oh no! Oh no! That can't be in the game. What? I'm cooked, look. Oh god. I'm now inky black. Okay, sure. Sure. Guise of Chainling adds this toy. Take on the appearance of an attendant of Corthia. What's an attendant of Corthia look like then? Oh, cool. I turn into an archivist. Oh, me likes that. I'm going to run around as an archivist. Archivist hunter. Black Theus. I'm a sunburn archivist. Oh, I like that one. That's a favourite. I like anything that changes your appearance like this. Cool. Not so keen on the, you know, full body blackface, but what does this contain? Oh, this is the head. We need to go hand that back to Venari. So much anima. Like, literally so much. Like, must be close to 5,000 anima today. Shah of Anger? Why is that still in my bags? Dragon Scale Helm? Why is that still in my bags? Maybe I didn't clean my bags too well. Couple of bits of gear, couple of bits of the new gear. Razor Wing Scale Bracers, 1 of 6. I'm going to keep all of this 1 of 6 gear because some of it I might choose to upgrade. 207 pair of boots. Technically a downgrade from what I've got, but my current ones can't be upgraded. The Razor Wing ones can. Some feet. Once again, only 1 of 6 now, but if I upgrade them, it's all good. Same with the chest piece. So I've actually got a fair few pieces of this upgradable gear. Discover a random conduit amongst your lowest level conduits up to 226. I want to go hand in all of these conduits before I do that, in case it does a weirdness. Corthian armaments, I'm probably going to send these to my alts that are just under geared, because I don't really need it. I don't think there's anything that I could possibly get out of there that's really... I mean, a pair of legs maybe would be helpful. Rings... I mean, I suppose there's a few bits of gear. Now, like, hunters gain 10 item levels for free because they have a pet. These would be better off used on my other characters, I think. And 7 Corthite crystals. We've got, I want to say, on this character... I think I've had 9 Corthite crystals on this character today. But I've pretty much hardcored everything I can possibly do in Corthia. I mean, I'm still not 100%, but... It's going to... 9 today does not mean 9 every day, though, by the way. 9 today is really good, right? But there's a very strong chance tomorrow I get none. Because I'm basically now at pure luck from treasures. For reference, random treasures, I've not found a single Corthite crystal from today. I've got most of them from big weekly chests. I'm basically at the beck and call of the daily quests at this point on for the rest of the week now. The assault will probably get me another one when the assault rotates round, but for now, it's... this is probably the majority of what I'll get this week. This is why I think if you look at the... Oh, I was going to say look at the auction house, but not so much. There's probably going to be a huge amount of Corthite crystals hitting the auction house today, and then they will very quickly dry up. Very quickly dry up. If only this Goldmaker had a long boy. I'm just going to keep the meme alive. Even if I get the opportunity to buy it, I might not. Just to keep the meme alive. Some memes should never die. Even a scrub peon farmer like me has a long boy, just saying. Hey, I'm in a very, very elite crew. Technically, I'm probably in a greater elite crew of gold makers who don't have long boys. There's probably less of us out there. Let's get the ball rolling. Let's get the ball rolling. Somebody's got to, right? Somebody's got to. Nah, that's too much. Or is it? This is the ridiculous thing, right? There's 290 Korthite crystals on the auction house now, after basically a day, right? Not an entire day, but basically a day. The first day of a patch, when there's going to be loads of them, like genuinely loads of them. 290 is all that we've seen hit the auction house today. Where'd you get the pattern for the 5 and 6? There isn't actually a pattern per se. You build upon... You use rank 3 and rank 4 recipes, and you add an optional reagent to them, which will make a 5 and a 6. $900+ on Draenor. Might have already been a lot taken off the auction house. I've for the most part, I don't think so. I've been keeping track of the auction house, not like permanently, but I've seen the numbers go up slowly but surely throughout the day. And the numbers have literally done that. They've slowly, the quantity has slowly trickled up. I mean, even you guys can see this for yourselves, right? On your realms specifically. If we go to the Undermine Journal, I'll show you my realm. I'll show you my realm because I don't really care. I'll make gold either way. EU Sylvanas. You can see the quantity is pretty much gone up for the most part today. There was 308. Then somebody bought some. Weirdly somebody bought like 11 or something. No, they bought 18. Not sure why they bought 18. And then they just keep slowly going up. Very quickly the price came down to less than 10k, because the 10k price was what was thrown around the internet pretty religiously. And, you know, once they go sub 10k, they're not going to tank into the ground too far, but the quantity of them steadily going up. Steadily going up. There were probably 22 more posted and he bought 40. Yeah, maybe. But this is my thought, right? This is the thought that on a medium-sized realm, even to use this as an example, if there's 808 on your realm, 808 on your realm means there's only enough for 20 legendaries to be crafted. 20. That's it. That's bonkers. Genuinely bonkers. And the first day of the patch is likely to where we will see a big spike of supply on the auction house, because they're new and they're high priced. If there was 800 on your realm, on your auction house today, there's not going to be another 800 coming tomorrow. There just isn't, because people will get the majority of them in the first day that they do whatever it is they're doing. If you get 5 crystals a week, every player needs 8 weeks for a rank 5 and then another 8 weeks for rank 6. My main auction house peaked at 200. This will get fun. This is it, right? 200. That's enough for 5 legendaries. That's not it. Like, you got to remember, even if there's one mythic guild on your server, that's 20 people that need a legendary. There's not even enough for 20 people to have a legendary right now on the entire servers. I'm guessing people will skip rank 5. This might, we'll see how it plays out, because obviously between now and the raid and the raids coming out, there's a bunch of days, right? Who knows what'll happen? But it's it's still relatively safe to say these things are rare. These things are relatively rare. I'm gonna squirrel up. I might squirrel away. I wanted to stock, like, I wanted to be able to make 100 legendaries when I get access to it. That was my plan. I wanted to be able to craft 100 legendaries, but realistically, that's probably not even possible. Putting goblin mentality aside, this is not a good mechanic by Blizzard. No, it's really not. It's really not. My worry, my biggest worry, is they will see this and they'll think the same. They'll think that it's a bad system. And they will change something. That's my concern. That's my concern. They'll change something. Let's look at Korthite crystals across the EU. What's the EU data saying? So here we go. Current regionals. My realm, as you can see, sits sort of in the middle. Somewhat in the middle. Some of the big realms out there. Soul Flayer. Down, there's 600 and they're 1200 gold a piece. Howling Fjord. 1700 gold a piece. Nearly 1,000 of them. That's still only 25 legendaries, by the way. Tauren Mill, down to 2,000 gold a piece, 850 of them on there. One of the biggest realms in the EU, 850. You're telling me one of the largest realms in the EU can only generate 20 legendaries in the entire day with everybody's efforts combined? I don't know what's going to happen. It's crazy. Good. It's a legendary. Yeah. Maybe that's the thing, right? Maybe that's the thing. Maybe everybody's not meant to have a rank 5 or a rank 6. Maybe some people are just not. But the problem is the barrier to entry is going to be gold. Because if you want one, you can have one, but it will cost you an arm and a leg. Because there'll be people like me that will have the Korthite crystals and will craft you your legendary, but we will charge you a stinking amount of gold. Because it's our prerogative, right? We took the risk. This is like what I said in my video today for those that watched it. The token price is going to play a big part in this. If you can keep your legendaries under the value of a token, you'll sell them all day long. Because somebody will see it, somebody will want it, somebody will know that there's not many more of them, and they'll just buy a token, and they'll get their gold that way. Randomly checked and got 5 crystals for 100 gold each. Oh dear. There's cheat codes available on WoW to get it for free, like old school games. It's called a credit card. It's a legendary, but Race to World First will end when you can get rank 6. It's a huge goal sink and kind of buy to gear up. People like do not underestimate the amount of money people spend on a video game if they want to. Many people hoarding maybe. If Blizzard doesn't increase the drop, they'll cost over 30k in 2 weeks. When demand for the legendaries kicks in, it could go bonkers. My prediction was that they'll drop to a seemingly logical price point, but on some realms, you could be looking in the millions to buy a legendary. On some realms. And that's the point, right? We just don't know. We just don't know. Silvermoon, less than 1,000 on Silvermoon. Biggest realm in the EU. Less than 1,000 crystals on the auction house. I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be a blast. This might be the last 80 I buy. This could be the first of 800, or this could be the last 80 that I buy. I don't know. Hundreds could have already been bought on Silvermoon though. Nah, maybe. You would half assume though, if that was the case, the quantities would go up and down really spiky, because people don't buy one, are they? Like, people will do this, and smart people will do this. They'll look how much it costs them to buy 40, and they'll have a number in their head and they'll stick to that number. And if it costs them less than that number to buy 40, then they'll buy 40. Oh, hundreds have been bought on Silvermoon though. Oh, probably, yeah. I don't know, it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. Hello there, nice to catch you live. About to start the 9.1 journey, advice welcome. Should I buy out Korthite crystals for 3k? It depends how risky you're feeling and how much liquid gold you got. I've splurged just over 3,000 gold a piece. What did I spend on these? 3,600 gold a piece average for this first 80. Is it a good price? No idea. It's the first day. But I'm willing to risk a few 100,000 just to see what happens, really. The advantage of having lots of gold is you tend not to care too much about spending it. If I spend it and tomorrow the price is double, great. If I spent it today and the price is half tomorrow, not bothered. See, that's the advantage I've got. When Raid comes out, the price will skyrocket. The fun thing is it'll only take one goblin to turn up and just delete the auction house's stock, regardless. And then imagine if people buy all the Korthite crystals and then don't make legendaries. It's dumb, right? But it could happen. Goblins could buy them all and then just not craft legendaries. We see it on a Wednesday, on reset day, virtually every week. The auction house for materials just gets bought out and the price doubles for the reset day. All the more the case with these things. Just see what will happen with Lightless Silk soon. Lightless Silk, 32 gold a piece on my realm. 32 gold a piece. And there's not really a lot of it. There's not really a lot of it at all. Luckily, I've got 22,000 of it squirreled away, so... On Sylvanas? Yeah. Yeah, I've got plenty of this kicking about. I'm good. I'm good on my Lightless Silk, luckily. What is it? Something like 22,000 of it. Paid an average of 11 gold a piece. I'm happy. It's mad to see Heavy Callous Hide is like coming down in price again. My hand is itching to go for 200 crystals, 500k gold. I mean, like I said, guys, just like fire at will for the most part. If you've got deep enough pockets, it doesn't matter. If I look at it this way, right? If I risk 5 million gold, buying Korthite crystals, if I win, I am going to end up with 10 million gold. If I don't win, I'll probably still end up with 3 million gold. Have I lost 2 million gold? Yes. Is that a bit gross? Yes. But I've still got 3 million, right? That's more than enough to build up the well again. It's fine. Had rank 4 male helm, but now it's been reset to rank 1 in leatherworking, that is. There's lots of errors with the professions at the moment. Bone Shatter Treads is another one. There's some weird stuff going on. I don't know what they've done behind the scenes. I have a sneaky suspicion it's got something to do with all of these, with all of this gem sockets on base legendary items shenanigans that they've been doing with. I think they were playing around with the code and they've left a few boo-boos in the code somewhere. I mean, we don't play with real money after all. Yeah, that's the thing, right? If you're playing, like, if you've got all the gold, this is the advantage of being a gold maker. You make all of the gold, then you're just gambling with fake currency. It doesn't matter. You'll make it back again if you lose it. No biggie. Right, was that everything I wanted to do? I need to go to the, right, a final jobs list for the day. Final jobs list. We need to go through the more, grab the rest of these remaining souls. We need to then go hand those two things in. And hand in all of our anima and all that sort of stuff. Oh look, even my Wiggly Boy's blacked up. I've got a black Wiggly Boy. Someone on Discord said a GM helped them restore lost ranks. I mean, yeah, put a ticket in. Put a ticket in. If a GM can help you, then good stuff. I just would not rely on a fast response from tickets because there's lots of bugs at the moment. For me, for example, Bone Shatter Treads just doesn't work. Bone Shatter Treads I can't change the rank on. Everything else seems to be alright. Bone Shatter Treads is busted though. Can you show me the rep? So far my rep is tier 3 with the Codex dudes and 2275 out of 3000 with Death's Advance. Which means it will take a couple of days and then I'll be friendly. Yeah. Honoured next week. It's odd, right? Death's Advance is going to be the grind. That seems really bonkers. You would expect it to be the other way around. If you could only craft one rank 5 legendary, would it be the cape or the ring? Doesn't really matter, the demand is about the same. Doesn't really make a difference. For me personally, I've got jewel crafting, so it's the ring. So, plus I like jewel crafting. I like the way jewel crafting interacts. I just prefer jewel crafting as a profession. I think tailoring's incredibly boring. That's probably not the answer you were looking for. Soulforged core destroyed. Introduction quest line currently glitched, giving low level quest experience. Hang on. What's this? More intro quest is currently glitched, with the game treating it as a low level quest line regardless of your level. Avoid going through the intro for now. That's the more intro though, right? That's not the 3 minutes ago. Players have noticed that the Through the Shattered Sky questline, or the more intro questline, is giving a reduced amount of experience. Whoa, 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 what's going on here? Please hold. We'll come back to that in a minute. There's me randomly chilling in the moor. Now, I know we've got a little bit more flexibility out here, but stuff still slaps you about. Yeah, I was going to say, that sounds like the intro questline to Shadowlands. I don't think that I really... I mean, that's annoying, sure, but I'm not leveling characters today. I bet people are, though. That's the crazy thing, right? We look at the game from a certain point of view, whereas there may be people that have, oh, 9.1's out. Oh, maybe I'll re-roll. I think I'll play a Warlock this patch. And they're just leveling a new character. We tend to... or people who engage in gaming communities tend to care about certain things 10 times more than most people do. Where are me little pyramids? Where are me stone pyramids at? Even if you're leveling, that's not going to make anybody not do it. Well, true. Yeah, you're unlikely to turn around and go, alright then, well maybe I just won't level today. Because the experience is weird. Here we go, here's my little stone prisons. One mogging shoulders? Oh, I forgot that was a thing. I mean, I don't transmog anyway, but I'm sure that's cool for some people. My OCD would kick in way too fast with that, though. I couldn't be doing with this one shoulder business. No, no, no. Need 8 more. 8 more. Oh, I'm so used to these hyper spawning on a Wednesday, but nobody's doing this today. Oh dear. 700k in sales today, 50% from rings. It's good effort, man. I really should be pumping rings. That sounds wrong. Yeah, I've got so much ore. I could be making so many rank 4 rings right now. And I could probably be selling a load if I focused. I think I've done about 3 cancel scans today though. Which is, yeah, not necessarily going to drive many sales. You can get souls on the way to Korthia or during the assault. I got a bunch of them. I got the first 9 of them. I just need to finish it off for the week. Get it done. Get it out there. Mainly because it gives me 500. I need to spend some of my anima. I need to spend some of my anima upgrading my covenant. So I want to get the souls quest done first, because then next week, unfortunately, I won't be souls capped. Or, no, hang on. I'm souls capped now, upgrade Covenant, then hand in souls to recap on soul. No, because either way, I lose 500 anima. Mantis streaming overnight. Hang on, my dog is whinging. Give me 2 seconds. Yeah, a bit of an evening stream today. If I'm going to be playing the game, then we might as well be streaming it as well. 2 birds, 1 stone, you know. I'm not going to lie though, I am almost done for the day. I'm getting pretty tired, and I could do with taking a shower and, you know, just relaxing without World of Warcraft for an hour or so before bed, until we do it all again tomorrow. I need to check how my YouTube video is doing today actually as well. I'm a geek for statistics, so I care about things like that. Just finished 4th day of my best friend's wedding and decided to go play some WoW. 4th day of your best friend's wedding? Who has a wedding for 4 days? Is that some religious thing? A 4-day long wedding? My god. I get so drunk in 1 day at a wedding, I don't think I could make 4 days. 4 days would burn me out. Greeks, maybe? That sounds incredible. It sounds both incredible and deadly. I don't think I'd survive. 1st day, then 2nd day, then 3rd day, Ukraine, Sweden match, 4th day. Oh, and today, 4th day. Brother's wedding was 3 days, nearly died at the end. Yeah. I think the bringing together of 2 people could kill off a few. That's that's natural selection at work. That is. That's divorce included. Yeah, exactly. I've known marriages last less than 4 days. Damn. It's outrageous behaviour. I'm not saying it was easy. Don't blame you. Oh, not to mention, that's 4 days. Like, that's surely like the work. I think you got to be drinking then, right? Surely, 4 days. You know, without choice, having to spend 4 days with your family without choice would be enough to push some people over the edge. I mean, luckily I get on with my family relatively well. And I get on very well with my other half's family, which is definitely a bonus. But my god, I know some people, if they had to spend 4 days with their family, nah. That's basically a matter of life and death. Are you doing stuff on your alts or just daily stuff on Korthia? We smashed out most of the daily stuff on our alts earlier today. And I'm just in a little bit more completion-y mode now on my main character. My hunter's my main for reference. For not everybody knows who or what my main is, because I don't move out the auction house a lot of the time. But we're just in somewhat of a completionist kind of mode right now. Oh, actually, I can hearth back. No, I can't hearth back because I've changed my hearthstone. Oops. Oops. You have a main? Yeah, exactly. You don't get rank 1 auction house PvP without a main. I'm telling you that. If you skip Korthia, do you miss something? I mean, you do tend to skip things when you skip things. There's a little bit of reputation. Only a little bit though, not enough to make a huge difference long term. Skip a bit of rep and you miss basically a weekly quest. Sorry, a weekly chest. That's the word I'm looking for. So there's obviously a bunch of goodies that can come out of that chest of various things. Where am I going? I'm trying to fly back to my Covenant, aren't I? I think it's basically 1 day's worth of rep. Yeah, I think that seems to be the case. What's a Boreal Shard price? 125 default, 100 when exalted. Why is there so much stuff in these assaults? It's 4 quests and then like a boss sort of thing. Sold a rank 3 cape for can't complain. I mean, I've had rank 4s for all of the legendaries for so long now. I only sell stuff at profit. There's zero need for me to craft or sell anything at a loss anymore on my home realm, which is a nice luxury to be in. I've 100% not only recuperated all of my costs, but also made 20 mil in the process. Korthia crystals went up from 500 gold to 2300. That's because at 500 gold I would buy them in a heartbeat. And I'm sure other people would too. 500 gold, I would buy them in a heartbeat. On that note, what are they? 3800. Snap them up in a heartbeat at 500 gold. Right, let's hand in all of this anima, which is a lot of it. Get ourselves our second renown. Should have done that hours ago, just never bothered. Doesn't do anything this week anyway. I've got 3,000 to start. We started with 3,000. up to 7.8k. If I can hit 10k, I can do both of these. 10k would do both of these. That's 16 souls. That's actually more sensible for me to do. I probably shouldn't hand in this souls quest until I hit 10k. Then do both of these, which will be 16. And then when I hand in the souls again, it will cap me at 20, right? Yeah. That will mean I only miss 1 week of cap, not 2. So I need another 2,200 anima somehow, maybe. I mean, in theory, like I said, could just hand this in for 500, but Korthia seems to be throwing anima at me, so I'm not too concerned. I've got loads of conduits I need to go hand in. World boss for easy anima, yeah. Oh yeah, I mean there's just so much stuff to do now. Is there any I mean 250 for amateur night. 49 minutes left on that. We'll just go smash that out real quick. That's easy quest. Easy quest. Doing world quests for anima though, ugh, feels a bit gross now. But that one is so simple. Amateur Night's so simple. Kill 2 mobs, have 250 anima. Is there anything else that, not that I really want to go and do anything, but 250 over there. World boss is another 250. It's 500. Yeah, whatever. Best world quest in Shadowlands, hands down, especially for Anima. Yeah. Apart from that thing nearly nuked me. Nuked me into existence. Everybody's out here doing it, look. Nobody's in Korthia, everybody's doing amateur night. Maybe I'll just group up for this. Sure. Group content in an MMO? Outrageous behaviour. Who in their right mind does group content in an MMO? There's even an NPC who sells the scroll that port you there at the north entrance. Is it really? I didn't even know about that. I'm usually lurking in the seat of the Primus anyway. Oh my god, this dude got absolutely peppered. Absolutely destroyed. Ripped a new one. One down. One down. How do people get to the southern island in Korthia? Goblin Glider is a relatively easy way to do it. What's this? Oh, that's the logo for the Night Fae thingy, okay. Yeah, yeah, Goblin Glider is a default one. I think if you're a demon hunter or something, you can just cheese your way over there anyway. Somebody was saying earlier even a shaman got over there with like limited movement things. I think it's entirely possible. I'm not sure exactly how. Jump and die. Oh, yeah, see, that's another thing that people have said. Just jump and die and then you sort of can res there. Boom. Easy game. I might just hand in the souls now, you know. I might just hand in the souls now. Noticed all my characters were short 2 to 5 renown from 40. Now all have 100% renown from callings. Before it was like a 1 in 5 chance of getting from a calling at that level. Yeah, there's a speedy, they want to get everybody to 40 kind of thing. It makes sense though, right? They want people playing the new content. If you've not hit 40 renown on your characters up until this point, they're trying to make it, you know, pretty easy to do. It does seem to be though that 42 is the renown number this week. It doesn't appear like you're getting 43. Oh my god, should we do some Facebook real quick? Should we do some Facebook real quick? I've totally forgot about Facebook gaming, you know? Totally forgot about Facebook gaming. I'm just going to hand this Souls quest in, I can't be asked. Handing this in is a terrible idea though. Thinking about it. Yeah, in fact, doing anything with this, yeah, is a terrible idea. I need 10k anima. I need 10k anima. 10k anima, upgrade the 2, that's... Upgrade the 2, that's 16 souls. Upgrade the 2, then hand in the souls, which will give me 20 souls that will put me back at cap. Yeah, that's actually what I want to do. And I want to wait until I've got 10k anima just in case I don't do it in the same week like a scrub. Yeah. So we need less than 2k anima from just stuff. Killing rares and stuff in Korthia should be easy game. Oh no, that one that gave us 3000 bonus XP, I failed it. Oh, what a derp. What an absolute derp. A few too many. You know what's gross about that as well? I failed it and it cost like 150 anima to go. 7,500 anima directly to a companion. 500 to begin with, a bit of gold.
You just lost $5.
Hey, there we go.
369.
Gifting a sub. Nata, you're a star. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. And I'm sure PKB appreciates it as well. And it's hard to not do this one right now. Thunk deals 88 shadow damage to the furthest enemy. They all have that. Send in the dream team. Send in the dream team. That's for the late night stream. Thank you, thank you. I do appreciate it. Now I need a rift key to join others who have opened it. $13 anima. You know what? Now this basically means I don't give a doodah about anima missions. Nor do I really start to care about anima on this thing anyway. Game changer. This anima situation, game changer. Now we just zerg shit. Just full on, just go. Skinning cash? Go on then. Oh, what are these ones? I've not seen this before. This must be a new one. These things look new. Why have we got like super duper dupers at the beginning here? Mantheus is streaming in the evening for about another 10 minutes. Yeah, we're not streaming for too much longer. I think I've streamed for nearly 10 hours today, so I need a break. My voice is definitely going. Especially if we're going to do it again tomorrow. But your guys' support today has been incredible. You guys have pulled it out the bag. Subs, gifted subs, bits. Bunch of you've joined the Patreon. You guys are pulling out all the stops. So, mad respect to the lot of you. Thank you, thank you. Where's that button to expand the stream for one more hour? Well, it's nearly midnight for me here. If I want to get up in the morning and do it again, I need my beauty sleep. Right, there we go. Check the auction house real quick. Korthite crystals, what are they saying? Starting to get a little bit of a stockpile here, look. Starting to get a little bit of a stockpile. The question is, right, is do I play the flip game? Because I could, in theory. I could play the flip game. Knowing just how rare these Korthite crystals are, it wouldn't take too much effort to just strangle the crap out of an entire realm. Because what happens if we do this, right? If we just hoover up, what does it cost us to hoover up everything under 10k? 1.3 mil to hoover up everything under 10k. Everything under 15k. Just hoover it up. 238 crystals. Bang them back on. Bang them back on the auction house for 15k a piece. Let people, you know, undercut. Do the same thing again tomorrow. Hoover them all up. Reset it to 20k every day. If you don't sell them back, if you do sell them back, you've doubled your money. If you don't sell them back, you make legendaries and charge people stupid money. I almost want to go ridiculous with this. Actually want to go ridiculous though. You will sell them though. You never know. You never know. Crazier things have happened. I mean, 5,700 a unit is absolutely bonkers. I mean, you do the maths on that. What's 57? I mean, that's crazy price on your legendaries right there. 5,700 multiplied by 40. It's 228 per crafting cost per legendary before you do anything else. Literally before you even do anything else. But if you've got the cash to just do this every day, if you sell them back out, you make a profit. If you don't sell them back out, you just got to sell your legendaries pretty quick time. And you got to sell them for 228k plus whatever the base crafting cost is. How many crystals per Lego? 40. 40. Done 4 characters today, got 13 crystals, and that was a lot of work. And you get more crystals at the beginning of the week because you're completing weekly stuff as well. You're completing stuff that you won't be able to do again for another 7 days. Just didn't do rifts. Well, the rift is a guaranteed 1. Yeah. If my pockets were a bit deeper, if I hadn't gone so deep in stockpiling materials, I would probably try something like this. You know, just literally just go balls to the wall crazy with it. And see what happened. If after the first day, like, you just literally just hoover up everything. Could be funny. I mean, who knows? It might pay off. You watch Corthite Crystals 10k at the end of the week. This would seem like an absolute miracle deal, but if that's the case, we just don't know. Should we do it? Should we lols it for science? Just do it. It'll make a good vid. I abandoned all Corthia quests accidentally. Oh no. I might have done something simple already. For science. I just don't know. Like, I mean, I've watched the quantities of them all day, right? The quantities of them all day have been pretty much consistent with that. I mean, the quantity's not really going up a huge amount. To take what is arguably 75% of the Corthite crystals off the market in the first day, when we might not see so many. I don't know. I think it's silly. I know it's for science and it's for the lols and all, but I don't particularly want to burn 1 million gold just yet. When they end up being 500 gold a piece by the end of the week, and I've spent 20 times more than I should on them. But what if Blizzard is noticing that as well? You saved 10 million extra exactly for this reason. It's your calling. Oh, they're already gone, look. I tried. I'll buy 200. We did it. We did it. We bought 200 for the lols. Just a casual 1.2 million gold. Boom! Okay, that's a sign not to do it. That's got to be worth a sub, right? That's got to be worth a sub. Such a clown. It's fun though, right? It's fun. I don't care. We'll make it back. No, now what we do is we tell everybody we've done it. Now what we do is we tell everybody we've done it, and we go Korthite crystals. We go 25k a piece. We bang them in here, right? And we tell everybody we've done it. If I open my mailbox tomorrow to 6.8 million gold, can you imagine? Boom! There we go. We tell everybody we've done it. Nearly 5k deposit. Was that how much it was? Was it nearly 5k deposit? Ah, whatever. It's silly. We do silly things because it's fun. You watch them sell. That'd be genius. Actually genius. Let me undercut them. Hey, if you don't take risks, some risks pay off. It was, what was it? It was a mil. Drop a mil. It's like 4 tokens. It's not that bad. It's only 80. It's only 80 euros. How many did you buy? Well, I've bought 280 so far. Let me switch server, buy them now. Let the cartel wars begin. What's my average spend on these things now? For an average of 5,700 a piece. I'll probably live to regret that decision. But, you know, for the content, it's fun. I don't care. Less than 6k a piece. 6k a piece. 6 times 4 is what, 24? 6,000 a piece, multiplied by 40. 240,000 base cost for each legendary. 240,000 gold is, yeah, there or thereabouts a token. Glorious glass you were drinking from? Yes, they are very nice. A shame I'm only drinking water, but well, we'll see. Well, we'll see. I'm sure I can sell a few legendaries for this price. I'm sure of it. We got rank 4 rings. We got rank 4 capes. We got rank 4 everything. Make our gold work for us. It could be a very interesting Wednesday next week. Could be a very interesting Wednesday. I have to pay 2 million to buy everything up to 10k. Not enough money. We'll see what we have to do. We might have to do this every day. To really build a stockpile, we might have to do this every day. Let people undercut during the day. Let people do silly. The thing is like we're letting people know. This is double ballsy, right? This is letting people know. This is saying I've reset the market. Compete or go home. But it wasn't really that ballsy because it was only 1 million gold. But we'll see how it plays out. We'll see how it plays out. If we have to do that again 2 or 3 times, it'll be fine. But boys and girls, I'm going to leave it there for today. With one last final ridiculous potential flip on Korthite crystals. If I open my mailbox to 7 million gold tomorrow, it's a win. If not, we'll craft them into legendaries and we'll win eventually. It's all good. So then, boys and girls, thank you once again for today. Your support, like I said, has been incredible. Incredible today. Bunch of you guys have joined the Patreon. I've got to plug the Patreon just real quick, as I've recently updated the Patreon. There are 3 different membership levels now for the Patreon. Your basic goblin, your silver goblin, and your gold goblin. If you're interested in getting access to my 9.1 TSM 4.11 groups and operations, you can get them at silver goblin level, plus a whole bunch of access to private Discord channels and a monthly live Q&A, plus a few other bits and pieces here and there. So my silver goblin is the good one to go for. It's the preferred one for sure. So if you enjoy the content here, if you like goal making and you want to cast a few bucks my way, I'd highly appreciate it. But of course, there's no obligation. My basic groups are free for everybody to use, and they're on the Discord. If you guys jump your way over into the Discord, you can see we have the Shadowlands cheat sheet. That is a family favourite at this point. Pinned up here, you've got the Shadowlands cheat sheet that you can get access to. There's not been many updates to it for patch 9.1, the cheat sheet, but there's been a few things. Namely, where's it gone? Where's it gone? Where did my other window go? I've closed my other window. The 6 tab one, here we go. There's a bit of information in here. The Shadowlands cheat sheet can show you how exactly much it's going to cost you for crafting all your legendaries. Give it a second to load. The additional things I've added for 9.1 so far is some information on the Vestige of Origins, just how much they're going to cost you to craft. You can plug in your auction house numbers and you can be good to go from there. Google Docs is taking its sweet ass time. But also the basic TSM groups. These were put together at the beginning of Shadowlands, but they're still a really good starting point if you're getting up and running with Trade Skill Master. They're not fully 100% optimized for TSM 4.11, but they are 4.10 compatible 100%. So they're like I said, they're a good starting point. But boys and girls, that's me done for today. I'm going to leave my leave my plugging of my other content to a minimum from here on out. I'm not very good at it, that's the honest answer. But your support is always appreciated. I'm off to bed. I need to sleep. We'll do this all again tomorrow. I wish you the best of luck making gold. And I really, really hope I wake up to a mailbox of 6.8 million gold. We'll see. Join tomorrow and you'll find out. Catch you later, boys and girls. Peace.